So if it
Hey
didn't work.
everyone. No, but
Oh yeah,
but Lobo also went into alert mode.
yeah, we got
Straight
sound. We're
alert.
good.
So hello everyone. Welcome back to Swamp Mages for our actual play of Pathfinder Second Edition Extinction Curse. Unfortunately, Gamma will not be joining us tonight. IRL stuff, aka he had to work, so
Boo.
he will not be here. But we are going to keep going, as you know, as they say, the show must go on. Because you know that was like the first book, the show must go on. You just see what I did because Extinction Curse.
No must go on.
Okay, fine. I hate all of that.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
I mean, I got it.
Yeah, I got it. That was good.
Yeah,
I'm
good
laughing on
letter.
the
I
inside.
laughed. You didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, my mic
Yeah.
cut out.
Yeah.
There he goes.
That's what happened to mine too.
Holy shit! Oh, what are you, like a comedian or
I
something?
am
You
going to
killing me.
fucking kill all of you.
Well, I'm gonna need you to do it while sitting up straighter so that you will stay on screen.
If you do, I'm just gonna blame Gamma while he's not here anyway. So I'm
So-
gonna call him after we leave and be like, "You got us killed. Fuck you, dude. What the hell?"
So, if y'all do not mind giving a brief introduction of yourselves, we'll start with our very, very special friend.
Very special.
Very special. Mr. Derp.
Mr. Derp.
Right. Well, had a little bit of a character change last stream, so I'm no longer Valkyr. I am Aurelian, the Leshy Sosa, and I'm here to investigate the crazy lizard people and stop them from taking the little orb doohickeys. That's right. I know what's going on now. I'm very proud of myself.
All right. Then we will go to Mr. Blood.
Mr. Blood. I am going to be playing Halathiel, the ever spontaneous elf bard with his fiery leopard companion, the real star of the show.
And
The
then
leopard,
we shall...
not Halathiel. Just want to clear that up.
Is spontaneous a fancy word for batshit crazy?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
You meant batshit fun?
And then we will move on to Miss Curly.
I am playing Leara, who I'm pretty sure is on her 8th life of her half-cat self. So maybe she dies today. Who knows?
And Mr. Vish.
Hey, I'm Vicious. Today I'm playing Gregor Kalen, and the half orc, half tiefling champion, who is really just there to keep the more interesting people alive.
Mr. Vam. Yep, I just stuck with it the whole way through.
Sure did.
And I am playing everybody else. So,
Does that
Where do
include
we-
Fleet?
yes, including Fleet for a little bit. Luckily, me and Fleet had a conversation, so we kind of have a game plan already. Also, the background, the beautiful background we are looking at right now, was done by the lovely Grady, who apparently hates us tonight and is not in our chat.
No, she's lurking until she gets home.
I'm pretty sure she just hates us.
But
but
there.
in the chat,
But we still love her.
we do still love her. But yes, if you would like artwork commissioned by her, please hit her up. Yeah, in the chats. So, where we last left off. Y'all went, fully explored Lower Moonstone Hall. Y'all were congratulated by Ulthadar, the first high priest of the Church of Erden, here in Moonstone Hall. Y'all explored a little bit. Some people almost died. It got really dicey for a moment. But y'all did go finish exploring, and What would y'all like to do?
Can we see the screen?
Sleep.
A
Sleep
lot
is
of
high
sleep
up there on the list.
Okay.
because I'm not
Like, I
not
think
good.
we need a couple of days for some people.
Facts.
I feel less than good.
I ironically feel okay. Boris
I'm-
needs a nap, though.
I am not bad yet, but I am definitely less than good.
Right, so we probably need to get out of here, right? You mortals aren't looking too good.
No, we're bad.
Yeah, I do believe.
Now, I vaguely remember there being something about someone locked in a closet.
No, we're good. You just leave them there.
I mean, they're to
no?
the east.
Yeah, let's go to those guys. Did we actually leave them people locked in there?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
No, I know we left
3 of them.
bad ones locked in a closet
Yeah.
somewhere. I don't think that was here though.
Yep.
I think we left good people locked in, or not
No.
not bad people.
No.
Depends on your definition. They were definitely the weird lizardy people, or whatever.
Yeah, but they weren't bad though.
They're
No.
coming
The
at us a little
lizardy
bit
people were
racist.
in here.
The only reason they didn't fight us is because they were gonna be sacrificed, and they were just trying to find a way out, and they hid themselves in a closet, and we came kicking our way in.
I mean,
That
it wasn't a
seems like
closet.
racial profiling to me.
It wasn't a closet. It wasn't here. It was over on the east side in one of the rooms, in that
Yeah.
row of rooms.
I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna let them guys out.
Well, I'm gonna take a little rest in this corner right here then.
A little siesta. I did give you those gloves, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, might help if I unpause it, huh? Whew.
Just a little. I'm going up to get drunk.
I don't actually remember where that was at there, Vammer.
It was over here.
South.
I thought it was upstairs.
No, it was down here. It was down here.
It was down here.
Yeah, it was over here.
Show must go on.
In one of these rooms. I think this one. I think this northernmost
So,
room.
Gregor, you do notice once you actually get to here, the wood on the door, it looks like it was pretty much forced open, and there's nobody in here.
Okay, problem solved.
However, just give me a perception check real quick.
Hand.
And
No, perception's over on the
Nope.
left.
It's on the left.
Left hand.
Left hand.
oh yeah. So you do notice there are 4 Zulgoth bodies, very similar to the ones you just saw, stuffed under the beds.
Like dead bodies?
Yeah.
Right, Devil Boy. What's in there?
Dead bodies?
Of what variety?
Zolgoth? Wait, was it the people that we were gonna come set free?
So they were like
inspect-
lower ranking Zulgoths, and that's what these do appear to be.
Was the wood forced open interior or exterior? Like to escape or
Like,
to
was it
enter?
pushed
To
out?
escape.
Or... Oh.
To escape.
Uh-huh.
How many were in here?
4.
I would like to cast Detect Magic. While he's doing that.
Okay.
And I'm going to inspect the bodies.
Alrighty. For your detect magic, sir, you do not detect any magic.
Didn't figure I would, but
How
never
dare.
hurts, never hurts to check.
Excuse me. If
Nope, there's a struggle happening.
oh,
Yep,
with what?
cameras.
Oh, I'm gonna kind of look. Oh, they're bouncing. I think I know what's. Okay, we hopefully it'll get fixed here in a second.
So is it like a dribble? He said the cameras were bouncing.
But like a bad dribble, not even like someone who's good at dribbling.
Oh, so it's like me dribbling.
Yeah,
Okay. Wow, that's really messed up.
give me an occultism check, please, Gregor.
And
That's enough,
Nice.
actually. These Zulgoths, appear to have had. I mean, they were pretty much like beaten and just destroyed, and then like bent in half, and then like stuffed under the bed to hide them.
That's rude.
But the markings on them, you do recognize that of the wound marks of a faceless stalker.
okay.
Good. I was curious where the occultism part came in on that.
Which typically they use their three-pronged tongue to latch onto like major blood vessel parts and just pretty much drink them dry.
Gross.
Exsanguination.
Super
Oral.
mosquitoes.
Oral
We
exsanguination.
haven't come across one of those, though, have we?
No,
That ain't good.
or maybe you have and they're not here anymore.
It was Valkyr the whole time.
Because there was, and also another bit of information you know because of how well you rolled, they are shapeshifters.
Oh. So we killed
Very
them.
good shapeshifters.
It's a plot.
We killed them for
thickens.
sure.
Or maybe they're still here.
Or maybe they probably just left and are
Maybe
roaming
they're here.
around the city.
Pretending to be a bumbling bard elf with a fire cap.
It's definitely Halathiel. I'm gonna just kill him to be sure.
Jeez Louise. That escalated.
It's not that the
I
chances.
feel awkward because you're going to find him at a bar and go, no, that's definitely Halathiel. Because he's going to be passed out on the ground just in a puddle of his own puke. You're like, yeah, that's him.
Definitely doesn't understand human society. Old as time. Always trying to suck on people's necks. That's Halathiel.
Delicious.
So yes, that is what is in this room.
Well, I will actually say a prayer over the bodies of these Zolgoth and ask for Caden to cleanse them of the horrors that they have faced, and pray that they find safe passage to their heavens.
Is there a trail to be picked up?
You give me a survival.
Okay. I am not good at that.
Definitely not.
No. I'm a wizard, not a tracker.
You're pretty sure these things fly.
Right.
I mean, that's
that-
clearly why there's no trail.
That
So
checks out.
they actually have wings and they just fly out. So
Right. I knew that. Probably a gin. Alright, well, no one left to rescue.
Let me know in my prayers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'd say about 5 minutes probably passed.
Okay.
I guess just let me know when I get to the bar.
You're still. I'm assuming you're not in a hurry. I'm assuming you're not running. So
Yeah, it's more of a unconcerned gait.
yeah, like you're just walking up the stairs. You're just passing through the rooms. You're like, I'm ready to be done with this fucking place.
And then I will also try to pick up a trail.
Go ahead. You do get a little bit of a trail, like kind of going out, but like once you kind of make it to like the 4-way, you kind of lose it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alright, well, let's be off with it then.
Alright. Liara!
Lass is just hiding in a corner here. That's
Yeah.
strange behaviour.
Sorry,
She
that
said
was
she was taking a nap.
Something a shape-shifting monster might do.
Poke her with a dagger and see what happens.
you're not there.
We're gonna play Among Us Pathfinder Edition.
Ori, you need to vent. So,
Yeah.
as y'all go and start making it out, Halathiel, you are the first one out. Which exit are you taking?
The way I came in,
Okay, the main one.
the main one.
Okay. So yeah, so as you go and go out there, the guards look like they've kind of resumed their post from the earlier disturbance with the golem. And like as they hear you come up, like they go quickly turn because last time was happening, a golem came busting out, so they're a little bit more on edge. And they kind of go. They don't really like lower down their spears, but they kind of ease up a little bit. And they go, sir, is the rest of your party coming?
Oh, they'll be along shortly, I'm sure. They're just finishing up some of the unpleasant business that we had to handle down there.
I see. Chief Constable would like to speak with y'all urgently.
Urgently, like I can have a bath first so I don't smell like the filth I've been crawling through down there for the sake of the city, or like she's gonna put up with the stench urgently.
She will put up with the stench urgently.
Damn it. Fine. And I guess I'm just gonna sit here and wait for everybody else then.
All right. You see one of the guards kind of run off. Few more minutes pass by. Once again, I'm assuming none of y'all are like in a hurry. Get
Nah,
out.
I'm limping mostly, so.
Oh no.
Dirt.
Oh no, Derp.
Yeah, there was a camera struggle occurring for him.
We shall wait. I don't.
Oh.
Red 13 standing by.
Oh, no, apparently he got yeeted.
Oh,
Yeeted.
so while we're waiting on him to get back, y'all go and come up and
I am
As y'all
attempting to charm these guards, by the way, with witty small talk.
they are actually just literally paying you no mind. They are focused. Like they are like you have never seen them more serious than at this point.
So they're like British guard level?
Yeah, like they are. Like
Oh.
it went like their full bearing is being displayed right now.
Then things change.
So as y'all come up, you do see Halathiel and Boris kind of just pretty much just right at the entrance of the stairwell.
Yeah, I am pretending to be one of them, all rigid and stern looking, and Boris is just like laying on the ground.
Yeah.
And this is what we see.
Will y'all please follow us? Chief Constable would like to have a word with y'all.
You heard him, men. Let's get in line. Forward, march.
I'm gonna get in line if we're going that direction.
Literally just going to look at us, essentially, and then the guards, and give a heavy sigh. And I'll currently follow.
You got it, Derp. Okay. And y'all go, and y'all do go to the city building, where the chief constable office is. And as you approach, there's about y'all don't actually make it inside. Y'all are still outside of the building. Welcome back, sir.
Hey, there's a derp.
Errol?
All.
Okay. Well, I'm on my phone. My internet is like going, so I will play audio for a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
But you do see the chief constable outside of the building in her full uniform, armor and all. She goes, looks at y'all.
I march up to her, give her a salute. Reporting for Tutti Mom.
And she goes, and just with there's no malice or no anger in her voice, but in a very stern and loud to be heard manner, arrest them. And about 15 guards approach y'all.
I pull out my sword and shield, take a defensive stance,
Liara
and
says,
I'll say, I apologize, but
Are
I
you
will need
nuts?
some reasoning before I so calmly become incarcerated.
And is this the way to treat the city's saviors?
Are being arrested for forging the signature of a public official, forging a official document, letting a creature loose within the district of the woodworkers and the dock district of Escadar.
Also, they got your hair, lass. They've also kidnapped the Leshy.
This motherfucker.
I will take credit for 2 of those accounts, but I didn't let nothing out.
And she goes and looks at you, Gregor. Would you like to add resisting arrest to this as well?
As far as I'm concerned, that would be my first charge. I am not guilty of any of these accusations.
And she goes, pulls out a piece of paper. unfolds it, and hands it to you. That more or less says that you all have been given permission to enter Moonstone Hall, more or less.
Yeah, the exact wording was Halathiel and crew. I didn't name any of the others. So I raised my hand. I did that. That was me. They didn't know nothing about that.
Once again, I have nothing to do with this paperwork. I apologize for the confusion.
Perhaps some questioning would be in order then, so that way we can get the facts straight.
Now, questions. Now, sheath. Put my hands up. Non-hostile manner. I can live with.
Shall we go into an office to talk? Instead of out in the street?
I think that's called an interrogation room.
We shall. And she turns and starts walking, and once again, y'all are surrounded and are being escorted.
Give us our fancy background.
The guard. I'm obviously wounded, tired. I am following, but I'll look over to the guard closest to me and be like, "That's a nice shield, bro." Keep on walking.
As y'all go, kind of walk through. Y'all don't go into the plaza area. Y'all go pretty much to another room or to another building. Y'all go and enter, and y'all walk down a pretty long corridor. Chief Constable goes, opens the, unlocks the door, opens it, and pretty much directs y'all into it.
Well, I'm going in and finding me the best looking seat there is.
What about the Leshy? Because he technically wasn't part of any of this, so
Yeah, I have no idea who he
she's
is.
just lumping him in with us at this point.
It's more like it seems like.
Guilty by association. He doesn't even
Welcome
like
to
us,
the
really.
crew.
And pretty much inside this table is just like two steel tables that are bolted to the ground. And about 12 chairs also bolted into the ground. And some very strange stone that's just kind of is surrounding the entire room.
Hey, Mr. DM.
Yes.
I'm gonna be going for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna try to reset this router and hop back in. So,
Okay, bub.
just assume I'm listening intently to the interrogation.
And saying some angry accented words
Yeah,
occasionally, like a cranky old Scottishman.
I'll be right back.
So, DM, what kind of stone is this?
Give me a occultism roll.
Kind of good at that.
Actually, like really kind of any would work. Like any of the four big ones would work.
They're all about the same.
Okay. All right. You really just know what the name of this. It's called Mage Stone.
Mage stone. Got some fancy rocks here, friend.
Does everyone else go in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what we were
Yeah.
instructed to do. Yes.
And as y'all enter, you hear the door close and lock.
Oh boy.
Throw a bit of unease at that, but
Is she in with us, or did she
Nope.
just close the door?
She
Cool.
just
Gonna
closed
go
the door.
attempt to pick the lock.
Oh boy.
wait, she just locked us in here by ourselves?
Yep.
Yes.
This feels
Alright.
like jail.
Yes.
And for all my, and I'll tell this to Derp, depending on if he can hear me or not. All my people who have access to the magics, there is a strange discomfort being in this room.
That include me, coming from with the lay on hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's not painful. It's not doesn't hurt or anything. It's just, that just kind of like that, where like just like one side of like your shoulder gets like that kind of clammy sensation.
Well, since we're locked in here, and I am not, I'm feeling like now I'm going to have to fight my way free. I'm going to attempt to lay on hands myself.
And you feel nothing. Like you don't even feel the warmth like course through you to even start the attempt at it.
I would like to rage.
Palathiel, you don't even know where to start with this lock.
Okay. What do I
You're
need
like-
to roll to
you're
begin
sitting
to
there like-
understand?
No, it's more of those like, I break it. It's like we would just be stuck in here.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to
Well.
attempt to intimidate the door open.
I'm assuming this will not work. So I'm just going to go ahead and say for the next 10 minutes, you can give a athletics 24 of me shoulder charging this door.
You've had more success running into a wall.
I figured, but for 10 minutes straight, that is what I will be doing.
You're gonna have a sore
Okay.
shoulder.
So, in lieu of all of this, after I watch him shoulder ram it for 10 minutes, I am going to begin singing the most god-awful song I could possibly do on the top of my lungs.
During those 10 minutes?
Which, after those 10 minutes.
Okay.
Once I see you have no success, my next recourse is to aggravate this entire goddamn building.
Ripping some of my Under Armour, my clothing, my cloth Under Armour, and stuffing them in my ear.
I am also
Fair.
handing out cloth to everybody because I know what I'm about to do. I'm also going to attempt bullhorn, probably to no effect.
I say,
Remember-
was it the moment you try to like summon it up, it just instantly dies in you.
That's
It re-
fine. I have plenty of practice.
It reminds me of that scene from Rocket Man. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Somebody stole my pants.
Yes. So that is what is going to happen.
What's up, Dirt? You back? You good?
Audio, yes. I'm gonna try using my phone's hotspot, see if this works, but I don't think it's gonna handle video, so unfortunately, no face today until this internet comes back up. I guess they're doing maintenance. We got some bad weather today, and I'm guessing it probably damaged a line or something, and they're working on it. Maybe, I don't know. It's very random.
Derp, did you catch the magic part?
I did not. No.
So
No magics.
pretty much you just feel discomfort being in this room.
Where are we? I didn't catch that either.
Oh, we're locked. We're
We're
locked
locked
up.
in a room of anti-magic.
She
more or
said
less.
question. She meant. I'm
Fake
gonna
prison.
lie to you and arrest you.
Correct.
So
Okay.
I feel like
gotcha.
it's more
And
of a
I am
holding
currently singing
situation.
the worst song I could possibly come up with at the top of my lungs. I handed out cloth to everyone to shove in their ears.
Halathiel's really on the payroll. This is cruel and unreasonable torture.
Pretty sure there's at least 15 Geneva violations he's breaking right now.
For sure.
Right now.
Well, until either a member of my party comes up with a plan or they come back, I'm literally just going to sit in the center of the room holding my amulet of Caden and meditating. Trying to regain composure.
Ori, are you doing anything in particular?
Okay, so I mean the magic. There's like a magic suppression, right? Can I still replenish focus spells while doing this? Can I refocus? I guess, even though I
You
can't
try.
cast. I guess I'll spend 10 minutes doing that.
Okay. You think it's back?
Is this like underground? What does the room look like?
So essentially, she brought us through the offices down a long hallway, opened a door that led to a room with 12 chairs bolted to the ground, asked us to enter. We entered, and then the door shut behind us and locked. And the room is filled with, Halathiel identified it as Mage Stone. And I've tried using Lay on Hands to no effect. Motherfucker Jones. God dang. Love that motherfucker.
I tried Bullhorn to no success, which is why I'm screaming.
I tried ramming the door for 10 minutes straight with no success, and now I'm currently meditating.
Okay, well I want to inspect the walls to see if there's how airtight the walls seem to be. It's mage stone, right? So
Yes.
presumably maybe we can get a hole dug out in the wall. That would be my plan.
Would Boris be here with us? Since he would have been following. Okay, well he's probably going to try and help dig in the walls with his fiery leopard paws.
Now look to inspect, see if there's anywhere that's got a little crack or something. We might could wedge something in between and maybe try to pry a rock loose.
Give me a perception.
Also, was there they just locked us in here? But I've been able to. Okay, gotcha. Was there any response? It was cutting out pretty bad. Was there any response when I was saying that they just kidnapped me and I was not part of this, or they just pretty much ignored me?
They just assumed you were a part of us. Period.
Okay, gotcha.
I said the same thing. I'm like, guilty by association? I mean...
Nah, this thing was designed for honestly people like y'all. People who are genuine threats to societies.
Hopefully, I still am.
Alright.
Like
So
people
after...
who can cast spells, who have divine favor, who are above average strength. Like this thing was designed for people like y'all in mind.
Okay, let me know if after an hour passes of me meditating if nothing has happened.
About 30 minutes goes by. And you hear from the other side of the door. Are one of you ready to have a conversation?
I've been singing this whole time as loud and as horribly as I could.
So you do realize I'm a hostage, right? Why have you put me in here with these degenerates?
Layar just kind of moans from the corner, yes.
Working on that, Mr. Leshy. Who would like to be first in this conversation?
Me.
I would like to say, how dare you incarcerate some bunch of people injured and bleeding and stuff? What's
Please-
wrong with you?
Please
What's
pick
your
me.
moral ethics?
Miss Liara, please come to the door.
About
You do
time,
realise
some
if
civic
Leshy's- if-
service.
You do need. I've been on the ground for 24 hours. I need some sunlight.
Turning yellow.
I continue meditating. I say nothing.
Yeah, I go to the door.
From somewhere in the middle that you don't see any like holds for. Pretty much a part of the door like just slides.
Oh, good. Pocket door.
Please stick your hands through.
Ooh,
And
doing something.
you go, put your hands out,
Thank you.
and you feel pretty much your wrists get cuffed together, and your fingers are also cuffed together.
Like those obnoxious connected finger rings that are stylish but useless.
But like this. But pretty much your hands are like this.
Oh, like when they had us by the thumbs.
Yeah, but
They didn't have us by the thumbs. That was a show we watched. Never mind.
yeah, but
Brain.
all your fingers are like pretty much just
Yeah, like that.
together.
Like when they guide you by your thumbs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the door opens. And you go, and there's about 4 guards and chief constable. What are you trying to do with that stealth?
I'm trying to hide behind the door right now.
I thought you were talking to me. I'm like, I didn't roll anything.
The door opens
Out.
into the hall. Yeah,
Yeah.
it opens out, not in.
Okay, so did they leave that slide thing open?
No, pretty much like once she was done, she like pulled her hands back. It went back in.
Okay,
And
so
then
what
the
I
door
was
opened.
trying to do was to put my lockpick right there as they were closing it. That's what the stealth was for.
Okay. But yes, it does go through. It breaks.
And they call
So-
us superhuman.
I mean, do they leave the door open? What if I just fucking make a mad dash, screaming for my life that I need sunlight?
You can try.
Alright, that's what we're doing.
I'm about ready to try it too. Look,
Somebody
these
get this
people.
poor plant a UV lamp.
I'm withering away. You've got to give me some sunlight. My death's gonna be on your hands. I'm not with these degenerates. Kidnapped they did. Something about making a Caesar salad. I don't know. Don't want to wait around to find out.
A fucking Caesar salad.
So are you going for it?
Yes, I'm feigning panic. Also, I actually do need sunlight.
as
So I
you-
will
as-
try.
Well, yeah, but it's not within an hour.
I don't know that.
You don't know that. You do hear. Do not worry, Mr. Leshy. You will. Hopefully, you will be out long before you need any sunlight. Just be patient.
Was there mage stone in the hallway?
I don't think I
No.
saw that.
No.
It was only once we got in the room.
How big was the slot she put her hands through?
That's what I was hoping was I could
think
prop
hand
it open
size.
with a lockpick and then shove you through it once they ran off with Liara. That was what my plan was. But no, they have superhuman Herculean strength and smash my lockpick to dust with a slide
I
door.
mean, it smashed to dust. It broke.
Okay, so it's still in there then.
I was like, a lockpick's literally no bigger than this toothpick, bro. That's how big a lockpick is.
Yes, but for a little slidey door for her to stick her hands through, they'd have to.
My only question is, it's
Break
not big enough for a
metal.
Leshy to fit through. Not
It
this
is not.
time. I'm just
not.
examining for next time.
It is not. It's not big enough for a Leshy to fit through.
So have they opened the full door yet?
Yes,
I'll
they
say
are
they
inside.
did open the full door.
There's 4 of them inside right now, isn't there?
I think they are outside.
3 guards and the captain.
I think that's the point, is that they are on the outside. Because the door
they're on the
opened
door.
their way.
Yeah, the door opened their way.
Okay.
So, Liara, as you go,
I'm gonna try and follow her out. I'm her legal representative.
He's not.
Shush.
No.
Mr. Halathiel, if you would please. Step back.
Okay, I was just waiting for you to clarify the please part. You know, I'm striking 1 against you because you lied. Just letting you know. And
Who
now
lied?
step back. And I intimidatingly glare at her, but not for real.
And door shuts. And as the door shuts, you literally turn, you don't even actually move. Just the other door next to you opens. Like the door pretty much that would have been in front of you opens. And you're brought in, Liara.
Oh. It's just like straight across the hall.
Yeah.
Oh. That's convenient.
And you go, it opens, it's just a wooden table and 2 chairs. That's it. And she escorts you in. She comes in, or Chief Constable comes in, shuts the door behind her, and locks it. She then goes and undoes your cuffs. I apologize for that. How are the rest of your team doing?
Physically, not great. Mentally, probably also not great. I don't know. Gregor's mad. I think Halathiel is angrily indifferent. The Leshy, he hasn't been with us long enough for me to know how he's doing.
When did the Leshy become a part of this?
Like 6 hours ago.
I'd still like to know when an hour passed.
Yeah.
Like, truly 6 hours. In the time since Valkyr and the Golem ran out. Within that time. Since then.
I see. She goes kind of like, checks her watch. Well, I apologize for the deceitfulness, and I will apologize to them once we get into the room. I just need to wait 2.5 more minutes.
That's very specific.
Yes.
Okay.
What I am trying and need to accomplish requires very precise movement.
So are we not under arrest?
You are not. None of y'all are.
But we did do those things.
I needed to arrest y'all.
Well,
she goes, looks back at her watch. Okay. I am not going to recuff you, but act like you are cuffed. There are guards down at the far western hallway. As long as your hands are in the correct positions, you should be okay.
well, I'm going to put my hands back like they were.
Okay. I will open the door. You go in front of me, and then we are immediately going to go into the room everyone else is in.
Okay.
And she goes, kind of like, almost like she re-gets her bearing, and she opens the door. You pretty much,
Ungodly singing is coming out.
and that was probably one bit of reprieve. Once that door closed, silence. Just
That's
dead
fine.
silence.
When she opens it back up, it's just going to hit full blast again.
I'm going to ask her, please take
missing
me
the
back
beat.
to interrogation.
You see the faintest crack of a smile. And then she opens the other door.
I'm on top of the table right behind Gregor. Just belting notes.
Liara and Chief Constable both walk in. Door shuts.
Liara says, Halathiel, please stop.
No,
No.
Stop.
Please.
Oh.
Yes,
Come
please.
on, Jacob, jingle.
Shouldn't you be praying?
No,
He's
I am
encouraging me
praying.
with his religious spirit. Well, that didn't take you long, Liara.
Yeah, I sing like a bird.
Oh, good. So we're going to jail, or are we off the hook? Which one?
Or not? None of y'all are going to jail.
Okay, other than this one.
Now,
Are we sure we're not already in jail? Because it feels suspiciously like jail to me.
I think
no,
we're in
this
holding.
This is holding.
Well, I don't care for it.
You broke my lockpick.
I'm sure a man of
your
your skill can
manly
easily.
arms.
I'm sure a man of your skill set can easily acquire a new one.
He's an elf.
You're also doing animal abuse, and I point over at Boris, who's doing a perfect wounded animal impression.
I have not moved. I'm still holding my symbol of Caden. Silent. Still got the stuff stuffed in my ears.
Liara says he's always this way.
Which one?
You.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely you.
Well,
appreciate that.
I would like to talk to everyone.
Oh, right. I reached down and I tapped Gregor on the big shoulder pads.
Gregor removes the padding from his ears,
Hey,
pockets them because he doesn't know if he's gonna need them again or not.
she wants to talk to us this time.
Quietly nod and do not change position. Still sitting there holding my symbol.
So, if y'all would please have a seat.
I sit next to Gregor on the table. Forgive
Ori?
me if I don't use your chairs of oppression.
I'm just gonna sit in a chair. Like the half elf I am.
No, I think I'll stand.
Do you need to stand on a chair?
No, I'm gonna stand by the door, actually.
Okay.
Do y'all know of the Celestial Menagerie?
They're crooks involved with all kinds of nasty stuff. We actually found a lot of evidence.
That's what I was about to say. We found a lot of things
A lot of
down
evidence.
there.
It's crazy how much junk was down there. Y'all should have went long before us.
Do y'all still have this evidence?
Yes.
Yeah.
May I see it?
Yes. Hold on. And I move into the corner. And I take out my will-o'-the-wisp, and then I start digging through my bag.
She keeps it as a pet. It's fine.
She's
I'm pretty
like,
sure it's dead anyway, but
no, it is. It is very happy. Y'all have killed a lot of things in its presence. It is a very happy boy.
it's fine. It's fine. It'll go back in the bag later.
Yeah, once I get everything out, I just like open the bag up and try to like scoop it back into it.
Happily goes in. You're a fucking buffet. Okay.
And I bring it to her. Everything we've collected. Please don't make me hunt through all my notes for all these
Yeah.
things.
She goes. She looks through
Okay,
it.
like don't do that.
This is good. This is actually very good.
By the way, we also got rid of that Zulgoth threat with their portal downstairs. So, got you.
What Zulgoth threat?
Oh, there was a whole bunch of Zulgoth summoning demons and all kinds of shit in that temple down there. And we
Basically,
stopped them for you.
an infestation.
They had a portal down there and everything. It's crazy. And we met a ghost.
And met a ghost.
Yes, met a ghost.
The
We
first
actually did him a
priest
favor.
of that temple.
Correct. Yeah. We helped lay his corpse back. They defiled him or something.
Sounds like there was a lot more down there than just old sewer waters.
And a
that
golem.
And a golem.
Yeah, don't hire mercenaries.
Oh yes. Speaking of that, y'all do realize who that was, right?
The golem?
We knew him as Valkyr the Guide. He was outside your city. He
Uh,
kind of attached himself to us.
yes, that's actually a gentleman of great interest to Escadar and actually the Cortos Isles as a whole. There's a 1,000 gold bounty on him.
Damn, and he mooshed a shit ton of gold off us, too.
We could have
Turn
literally
his
had
ass in.
1,000 gold.
Please tell me he at least ran towards the Celestial Menagerie.
No, he once again got lucky, hopped on a boat that was leaving harbor.
Well, I am going to hand Gregor 5 gold coins.
Okay, superiority.
He doesn't take it.
It's fine. It's just sitting on your pauldron.
Aurelian will take it.
Sorry, I had a wager. He had a pissing contest with one of the guards over there at Celestial Menagerie. I was hoping maybe just he saw red and took off.
No, I'm pretty sure at that point he just saw greed and took off.
Probably. He got one hell of a juice box.
But the reason for all of this, over the last 6 years, I have been trying to get rid of the corruption within the city and the police force itself. And every time I start making headway, something else happens. The reason why I asked about the Celestial Menagerie is because y'all's two names came up in particular, as she points to Liara and Gregor.
Wait, what? What? I'm sorry, I missed the last sentence.
About the Celestial Menagerie, y'all's two names came up in particular, and she points to Liara and Gregor.
Okay.
As defectors?
At that, because Gregor's had his eyes closed this whole time, he opens his eyes, makes sure he's who she's pointing at, closes his eyes again.
As we'll say, if something was bad was to happen, some officers may not have as much concern to help as
Hey.
others.
But
So, Are you saying that there are some officers under your constabulary that would turn a blind eye if something bad was to happen to either one of those two?
I am saying that I have not fully gotten rid of the corruption out.
So,
And some
yes.
people are still on her payroll. But she's clever, and I can't bring her in yet.
Well,
Did that
you ought to
help?
have plenty there. Or at least a good chunk.
Yes, but I can't actually get a strike force prepared for her because I don't know who's dirty.
Oh, do you want us to be that strike force?
I do want y'all to be that strike force.
Oh. I
How
thought
much
you
does
wanted
it
us to
pay?
be bait.
No, I want y'all to be the strike force to go and get her into custody. Because she clearly has a bone to pick with two of y'all.
Yeah, she doesn't like to lose her possessions.
I did beat one of them in a rap battle, so I got a grudge too.
I'll simply look up, open my eyes, dead or alive.
Alive.
I make no promises. I close my head. I close my eyes again.
If it will help, I do have some equipment that I can lend y'all. Once again, I'm not asking to. I would prefer if any humanoid would be brought in alive that resists.
I need like 3 days.
No, this is
Hear
going
me
to
out.
take me 3 days to organize.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay.
No, I need it to make a show so that way whoever is dirty can report to her that y'all are in custody.
Oh, okay, good. Good, good.
And the pay?
The pay is that I don't actually arrest you.
Because
Because
we
that-
did do those crimes.
And she did look directly at you, arrest you.
Yeah, because I opened
Tell-
my
tell
eyes
you
to that
what.
one with venom in my eyes.
I'd like to counter that. Can I at least get a shiny constable badge?
I will grant you a temporary badge.
Constable's badge. I'm in.
Junior constable. Something she gives to orphan kids.
Right?
I don't even care.
It's like one of those shiny little plastic ones.
Yeah.
as
Master
long as
Leshy,
it's shining.
I am sorry you were also dragged into this. You were just a victim of circumstance, and I do apologize.
Right. Well, I suppose that's fine. But since none of this concerns me, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
You could stay.
And I tap him on the shoulder real quick, and I hand him a little ticket,
Ticket.
Right.
and it
Well,
says "Mid 1" to the Wayward Wonders.
That's us.
Yes, Wayward Wonders Circus.
right.
Come
Well,
check out the show.
I don't know what you knew about Leshy anatomy, but we don't take sheets, so I wouldn't need anything to wipe my ass on. Thank you kindly. If you'll open this door, I'll be on my
Wow.
way.
Best show in town. Just say, come see.
Right. Well, you know, there is the matter of the crazy lizard people and the what with the holy
Oh, we
orbs and
killed them
whatnot.
all. Oh,
No.
there was 3 we left in a room locked up. So
Yeah,
there
right,
are
no-
3 of the lizard people left.
Not so much anymore, though there
No,
might
they're
be
gone.
a
Did they
shape-shifting
die?
monster. You know what I mean?
Shape-shifting monster?
Right, well, right. I'm realizing now that the time we spent in the cell might have been a great time to fill in on this. But
Oh,
We-
well,
we didn't,
should
so-
we let the constable know?
right, well, the abridged version is you may or may not have a shape-shifting demon in your town. So good luck dealing with that. You'll excuse
Them.
me. These
Correct?
magic. Are what?
3 of them, correct?
4?
Or was it 4?
I wouldn't
We had
know.
4 guys in there.
I wouldn't know.
It would be
Am I
between
looking
1 and
for
4.
3 or 4 shape-shifting demons?
Well, there were
1 to
4 in the
4.
room. And we found they found their likenesses stuffed under a bed, and a door burst open. So up to 4.
Up to 4.
Alright,
Okay.
well, these orbs aren't going to collect themselves, so I tap on the door with my staff.
Kind of orb you looking for?
If Master Ori, if you can be a little bit more patient, if y'all can please wait for 1 hour, I will take this and be in my office reviewing, and then I will then come and determine that no charges are to be filed, that this was clearly a forgery, and that my guard should have noticed it sooner, that this is not, in fact, my handwriting.
I mean, I didn't do the best job in the world in the first place. I'm actually surprised it worked.
But
Hey,
next
let's-
time you need a favor or to access something, let me start by asking first.
Yeah, remember when I said don't hire mercenaries? There was kind of a headstrong guy leading the way, and he didn't give me much choice.
I think you were.
But
the
he's
headstrong
gone now,
guy.
so there's that. He took a boat and left my life. Ha
Well, you know what that mercenary wasn't? A Leshy.
He was definitely not a Leshy.
And since I don't have
I
the
like
faintest
Leshies.
idea what we're even talking about,
Can you do me one small little favor? Can you have one of your guards just pass me a drink through the slit?
Yes.
I've been
So-
dying for a drink.
so here's my problem, right, with this plan. We're supposed to hand you the evidence, right, against this so-called big bad these blokes are after. You're
Yeah.
going to walk out of here, leave us locked in the same room we're in now, with no way of getting out, and nothing but your word that you're going to come back and let us out in an hour.
She's the
Seems like
constable.
we're giving up. Right, a constable who locked us in the basement. Without any due process, I might add. Nor evidence that I was involved at all, so I am disinclined to trust our dear constable here.
I mean, you were
At
with
this.
us. Guilty by association.
At this, I do raise my head and smile at Leshy and nod.
Seems like we're giving our only bargaining chip away to the person who locked us in a basement. Seems like a bad idea to me.
I don't know. She seems like a nice person.
Right, where did you make a pact with a demon or something? I vaguely
Uh,
remember you having a demon crawled up
I
your
don't
butthole
know
or something.
nothing about that. As a matter of fact, I was told specifically to not ever mention it again.
Is
But
there,
yes.
is there a cot, a bed, a something that we could
A table.
sleep on comfortably? Is that a thing?
Once again, I plan on y'all only being here for an hour at most.
Okay, that's fine.
Then I shall return. And she goes and leaves.
Wait. What happened to Derp?
He
He's a
froze.
statue. He's a statue.
Oh,
There's no way he could hold that smile that long.
I
It
know.
would kill his cheekbones.
Well, in the shifty eye thing, like, he'd be in pain.
Yeah, I mean, I think we lost him again.
It's comical though. It's a great
Yeah, it
expression
is.
to be frozen
Great
on.
pose.
Well, guys, do Superman.
So she does leave.
There. Yeah.
There he goes. There he goes.
You're right.
I imagine he'll return on his phone shortly.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Damn. Swamp Mage's stream. Can't ever get this shit right.
Correct.
I remember once upon a time you had similar issues with a particular provider who shan't be named.
Voldemort.
Voldemort.
That's the one.
Correct. That's the one right there.
Hey?
Come back.
Bro.
It
Bro, that was an excellent pose you froze on.
was.
I noticed it first, though.
Alright, whatever.
She left.
She left.
Voldemort turned off your internet.
Apparently.
So anything?
I'm
Those
sure he's still
do
counting down
all-
his hour. Calathea will be patiently waiting by the door for his beverage.
Nope, I get comfortable on this table and fall asleep.
I'll say no. Liara's just gonna curl back up in a corner.
And about a few minutes later, you get some water.
Oh, I guess I should have been clearer. I'll take water.
I mean, I don't think they're gonna give you
You just fill up the
liquor
drink. Okay,
and
well, here's
beer.
some water.
in jail. I don't think they have a good ale selection here.
You never know. Maybe they have like some kind of biscuit thing that they eat.
For beer?
No, bread, but flat.
Like flatbread.
I'm trying not to be too outside the box here. Scones. I was thinking they had scones.
I was talking about your desire for a drink that wasn't water.
Yeah,
Yeah, scone.
scones.
No. Scone's not a drink at all. LOL.
It could be. If one tries hard enough.
No, that's a bad
Oh,
texture. Mm-mm.
I'm just saying you can ferment anything.
Wet bread's no good.
So, anything, or just would y'all like a certain amount of time to pass?
Nah, I'm just sleeping.
So, yeah, about an hour later, the door opens. It is just Chief Constable. And she doesn't say anything, just points towards the exit.
Sweet. I'm heading straight to the bar.
What about Liara? What's Liara doing?
I mean, I'm coming with y'all, I guess.
Would it sell your story better, my lady, if I just stayed here?
It would not. In fact, it would. If I had to keep one, I would have to keep all, or let all of y'all go.
Well, I do not approve of your methods. I do not approve of your besmirchment of Valkyr. So brave soldier. And who led a great threat away from your city.
Selflessly.
You should be thanking him. I will take my leave. Perhaps, if my friends believe it is important, we can bring her alive for you. I'll walk out.
Perception check. That's amazing. So either out of blind stubbornness or just the purest amount of faith and your friend Valkyr. You see a bounty board, but you do not see his face anywhere on that motherfucker.
Wow.
Son of a bitch.
Because he's the
That
goat.
shit
All right.
That's right.
It's faded.
It's like,
Valkyrie
Well,
even
they-
rolls perfect when he's not here. Okay.
That's right.
all right, so yeah, y'all go and y'all leave, and it's probably getting close to evening time, probably about around now. Oh yeah, like a lot of time has passed.
On the
Yeah.
way to the bar, I tell Boris to go back to the circus and tell Cersei to come over and wait outside the bar for me.
I'm headed straight to the circus.
Let's say, yeah, I'm going to the circus. I need sleep.
As y'all are going, I kind of not really. He kind of got some crazy eyes going on. Guy approaches you.
Who?
Like while we're all still together, or
Yeah, roughly. Like you haven't split off to go to the bar yet. I don't know, just a guy, kind of like the robes he's wearing robes, and they're pretty nice. They're a little dirty, but not not bomb dirty. And he goes, excuse me, I was told to meet someone here. A goblin.
I
Lee.
throw a handful of
And-
coppers at him and say, "Be gone, Bego."
And Flea goes, have a goblin. And he kind of turns and looks at Flea, and his eyes go wide. Like, has he been in contact with a golem recently?
With a golem?
Yes. Large,
Yeah.
big, terrifying things. I think one ran through town a few hours ago.
Oh yeah, it smacked him.
And he kind of gets down to like eye level with Flea.
And her.
Huh?
And her. And I point at Liara.
He looks at Liara. Okay.
That
And
was
then
rude.
goes right back to Flea.
I go and pick my coppers back up. This bear don't deserve them.
Master Flea. My name is Haman. I'm a servant of our mother. And she has led me here to you, to help you. Will you please come with me?
Does this guy
And he
look
kind of
like a
goes and
goblin?
and he looks at y'all.
I mean,
Does he look like a goblin?
Oh no! This is like a half elf.
Okay, son, you must be mistaken. You look nothing like him. No way y'all came from the same mother.
No, not our birth mother, the mother. And he then just goes right back to Flea. I suppose is that okay with y'all?
I find this very suspicious, Flea.
I mean, he says he's with mother, so
Do you even know your mother?
yeah.
That's racist.
Wait,
Just
so
curious.
what?
These
Because
are
he's a
questions.
goblin, he doesn't know his mother. He's a little bit of a
I mean-
racist, aren't you, there, Halathiel?
No, it was a question. I
Yeah.
was
A little bit of an
curious.
elven supremacy thing going on.
Look,
Elven
There's
master
tons
race,
of
maybe?
humans who don't know who their mother is.
Right, we're not talking about the human, though, are we? We're talking about the goblin.
racist because I talked about one specific.
It's a little bit.
I think you're the racist one, friend.
You got some questionable behaviour tonight. We'll keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on you.
Okay, I'm going with him now.
Oh, bye, Flea. Have fun.
Here.
Say hi to Mother.
He goes and like tugs on Liara's arm. Here, hold this for me, and he hands you a fish.
Just sticking in the damn pocket of my backpack. A pocket, whatever pocket I can get to.
The pocket that already has some fish in it.
I've just designated it as the fish pocket. That way I don't ever have to open it except to stick more fish in it. Trying to figure out how to vacuum seal it so odor doesn't come out.
Just stick it in there with the wisp. It probably needs food.
I'll stop. Safe journeys, my friend. I'll make Caden watch over you.
I'm gonna miss him.
Please come
Journey
back.
safe.
Please come back.
Oh yeah.
Me and Flea have been traveling for a long time together. He's like a brother.
I mean, it's something with mom, so it'll be fine.
If you say so, Flea. But if you need me, I'll be here for you.
Okay.
You can call me on my cell phone.
And he goes and follows this guy pretty much. Down another alley.
I don't like this.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, you lot really are a gaggle of weirdos, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, we are. That's why we're in a circus together.
Weirdos might be the nicest thing anybody's called us.
Right, so is there any reason we should be getting sidetracked, killing this circus lady?
Oh yeah,
Oh, I'm
tons
sorry.
of reasons. Especially
Arrested.
for them two.
She's
Especially for them two.
She's a
Right.
real big mean evil bitch.
Well, she's always been terrible. She's always treated people terribly and done terrible things, but now apparently she is involved in a cult and sacrifice as well.
And
So-
she's
This cult may have something to do with the Aeon Stones. We don't know yet.
Right. Do we
I
have-
know that she. All I know is that she killed Swine's wife, and
She killed Swine's wife.
yes,
Okay.
So, do we have evidence as to suggest that she's involved with the orbs?
Well, we found a lot of her evidence in the temple with all the Zulgath, and the Zulgath are messing with the Aeon Stones. They may be connected. I
There's
don't know
no-
for sure. I do not have evidence, but either way, she's a real stanky bitch, and we gonna kill her because she
Arrest
killed my
her.
friend's wife.
And I'm sorry.
Arrest her.
How did we find out that she killed Swine's wife?
Oh, Gregor just told me, and I actually believe him.
I told you
You told me she was
we
dead.
No, I told you the rest too. It was her symbol was on the corpse.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't recall that part.
Right, so we probably need to interrogate her first before we, well,
Sure. Start with fingers and toes.
arrest her.
I'm done with this. I like the investigation part too.
I'm perfectly
Little
content to turn
interrogation.
her into the authorities. I want her to rot in jail.
Jail. Yes.
Right, but
Rot
Hell.
for sure.
Hell. I mean
no.
jail.
No,
Yes.
jail.
let's
Yeah.
see what part she's playing
There's
in the
definitely
greater
gonna be some
scheme.
rotting going on.
No, like that bitch deserves to
Die?
No, not to die. She does not deserve to die. She has killed so many people. She does not fucking deserve to die. She deserves to rot forever without all the flashy, shiny things that she enjoys, without all of her little pets to wait on her, without her little acquisition of new toys and people and things. No, she deserves to rot alive.
All I'm saying is, you know,
Well,
the
if
difference
Swine was still
between-
alive, we could have probably have managed that.
All I'm saying is, you know the difference between an impenetrable prison and one that has been escaped from. About 3 to 10 years.
Right, so I suppose we need to see what she's playing in the greater scheme of things and not let our emotions cloud our judgment here. Because if she's too big of a threat, we can't allow her to rot in a jail cell. Someone might rescue her from a prison, but no one's going to rescue her from a decapitation.
Somebody could.
Well, we'd decapitate her, cremate her, and spread her ashes in the ocean, and then God help anybody trying to put her back together.
Alright, well, for now, we need to recuperate.
Right.
I need a
Right.
beer.
To the bar.
I need a beer.
To
And
the
then we
tent.
will talk about arresting. Uh, at a place of comfort. The bar sounds great. I'm going to the circus, though. They have beer and a bed.
Fair enough. I'm still going to the bar, though.
Fair.
I tapped into my mystical otherworldly powers and healed myself earlier, so I'm actually A-okay. Time to get hammered.
All right, so Halathiel's going to the bar. Gregor's going to the circus. Ori, Leora. Flea went off with a stranger.
I know, I'm still distraught.
I'm going to the tent. I'm going straight to bed.
I will follow them to the circus, but I'm not going to actually go into the circus. I'm going to just mill around out in the forest near the circus and keep an eye on the circus, because I don't still trust these gaggle of weirdos quite yet. So
That is fair.
they did just get me arrested after all.
That's fair. So, as y'all go and kind of break off from each other, not so much, a little bit, but mainly y'all three.
Who three?
Halathiel, Liara, Gregor. As y'all go and get to your drinks or kind of lie down in the bed, you kind of, your mind does wonder a little bit. If that was not the craziest last 24 hours, and you kind of can't help but just like go through it. What started off as just a way of getting into here led to almost dying multiple times, discovering the truth about the Aeon orbs and potentially the end of the world, a ally or nemesis, depending on your point of view, betraying you or saving you.
Abandonment.
We all
Schrodinger's at work
there.
over here.
Looking at you, Gregor.
Some of your teammates being on the brink of death and then getting arrested. All of that happened in a day.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
no reflection. I'm like, today fucking sucked.
That's why I'm not going to the bar, because I don't want to besmirch Caden's name by going to my temple and angry drinking. I'm gonna angry drink.
I'll
at the
handle
circus.
all the angry drinking for you, buddy. I will blaspheme for
I will
you.
I will not desecrate my holy temple of the bar in that manner. I'm gonna angry drink
In my tent.
at the
Alone.
circus.
So, Halathiel, as these thoughts are kind of coming through you, what's Halathiel feel like before the alcohol really kicks in?
Okay, so he's feeling justified, mortified, sore of throat, a little perturbed, and ready to get this
Electrified.
day over with. And the best way he can think of doing it is to get a massive hangover to start the next day, because that's an improvement on what happened today.
Liara. feelings on everything. That's kind of
Yeah, I told you today fucking sucked. Like, I'm tired. I'm literally half dead. More than half dead. Like, I almost. I am done. I am completely done. The first person to unzip my tent in the morning before I wake up, I might stab or scratch or bite or throw something at. I might throw a will-o-wisp at them. I don't know. I don't know how that works, but I'm going to figure it out in my dreams.
okay. Gregor.
Gregor is not in a good state, not in a good place right now. Feeling inadequate, barely able to couldn't save the Zul'Gos that he didn't consider to be evil. Couldn't protect his friends very well in the Moonstone Hall. Been charged with the task. Well, not charged, but feels like he is charged with the task of the Aeon orbs and the mistress of the
Mistress
the
Dusklight.
Mistress Dusklight, and filled with uncertainty on if he's strong enough, if he's going to let his friends die. Thankfully Valkyr was there to save them last time, but without that, who knows what would have happened. I am glad that's the one moment, the one bit of joy that he has in this situation is that Valkyr escaped successfully and is alive. Is resentful that he is having to help this, what is her name? This Commodore?
Chief Constable.
Chief Constable.
Andrea?
I have it wrote down in here somewhere, but is resentful that he has to help her because right now she may be an intelligent woman, but she is a tyrant. And I don't know. Feeling pretty shitty right now. So yeah, he's gonna angry drink until he passes out by the fire.
Curious, why do you consider her a tyrant?
Huh?
Why do you consider her a tyrant?
There was no warning signature sign, no possibility. She essentially arrested us for no reason. Whether it be for, causing a scene or not, her apology was very lackluster for doing so. And then kind of left us with a shitty option of, we want y'all to do the task force. Okay, so what, you just gonna leave us locked in here if we don't? I mean, did not care for her methods at all. I'm leaving opportunity for her, but as of right now, I don't like anybody that locks people up for no reason. I mean, that's tyranny. I agree. I see Liara looking at me, but the fact is, oh yes, she had reason to lock up Halathiel. The rest of us, there was zero proof. Give me one bit of
Halathiel
proof.
was even trying to just be like, no, it was me.
He did not do nothing.
Zero.
What the hell did the Leshy get locked up?
The Leshy had
He did
nothing
not
to
do
do with us.
nothing.
He got locked up too. There was zero proof
don't
of
like
any
that
of
either.
us doing anything wrong, other than
Went the wrong
Halathiel.
way.
So
Yeah, just a little bit.
Curious.
And
Yeah.
then there was also the fact where she was like, "You want to talk?" and then she locks us in a room.
that was the
with
biggest one. She's like,
anti-magic
"We can
shit.
talk." I'm like, "Cool, we can talk." And then she burned that bridge instantly.
It's not your fault. Her fault. You assumed immediately talk.
Hey, I said not locked up. I got locked up. So
And she broke my lockpick.
You broke your lockpick. You stuck it in a door that was closing.
Not a door, a slide.
A sliding door. Sliding door.
Little baby door.
It's still a door. You know what
Alright,
happens when you
to be-
stick a stick in a door? It gets broken.
It wasn't a stick,
Lock,
it was a
lock
metal
picks,
lockpick.
lock
Stick.
picks are thin, and a metal slide is thick. It would break a lock pick.
Okay.
That-
But she still broke my lockpick.
You broke your lockpick.
That part, I mean, the lockpick is broke. So, Ori, what do you think of these fuckers? What do you-
Right. Well, Ori doesn't really trust anyone at this point, if I'm being honest with you. Right, so I've been adventuring with this lot for about 6 hours now, and I've already gotten arrested for my trouble. So I'm keeping him at arm's length for the moment.
That's
I
safe.
don't know who this Valkyr character is, but he seems like a right hero to me, so he's alright in my book. That'll probably been my favourite person, but you know, the constable don't like her either. She's a bit the wrong way. No due process. I don't appreciate it. Getting lumped in with this lot. I want to keep an eye on this circus as I sit out in the forest and commune with nature, all my tree brethren and whatnot. Keep an eye on them, the comings and goings, till I decide that maybe they're trustworthy. Then I'll venture a little bit closer, poke around, maybe see what's going on. But I'm definitely keeping them at arm's length there. I don't have too much interest in this carnival versus carnival. I'm more interested in the orbs and how they're affecting nature. I'm more focused on the bigger picture. So if this carnival lass has something to do with this, right, and she's causing problems with Mother Nature, then I'll have to take her out. But I'm going to do some thorough investigation before I make my decision regarding that.
By the way, you said you followed us to the circus, right?
Right.
But not in.
Where'd you like? Would you be near me while I'm like, going to a cask and fucking?
He didn't want to go into the camp. He's like out in the wood line.
Oh, you didn't go into the camp.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Okay,
Keep an
never
eye
mind.
on you from a distance.
Fair enough.
I'll be watching you though. Don't you worry.
So, really nothing else exciting happened. And finally, what almost seems like months, it feels like, you are finally back in a bed and get some sleep.
Not me. Sleep on the ground next to the fire.
Not me. Sleep on the floor at the bar.
So, y'all wake up in varying states.
May I hit the long rest button, sir?
Yes, everyone can hit the long rest button.
Or rest for the night button, I should
Rest
say.
for the night. I'm gonna give Boris a rest for the night as well. That'll give him a little bit of his health back.
So, it is now morning. No one disturbed you. Even you, Gregor, sleeping next to the fire. No one dared woke you up. You were ready. Palathiel kind of the same with you. No one.
Can I have one little interjection as to why no one messed with me?
Sure.
The giant ass wolf sitting over me.
Fair. Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna leave that guy alone.
No one knocks on your door, Liara, and Ori. No one really knows you're there. So
Camouflage.
Sneak 100. I'll find me a nice tree limb to sit on.
so once you wake up and get some food in you, Gregor, the professor does approach you. And he goes and kind of looks around. Did Flea come back with y'all last night?
No, oh god, my head. Flea went to go see his mom.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know his mom was in town.
I didn't either. It's weird that he's related to a half elf too, but hey, maybe his mom gets around. I don't know.
More racism.
Hey, I mean,
Hey,
half
you're in
elf,
the
half
woods.
goblin, maybe. I don't know.
I got really good here. I got orcish ears.
Superiority.
Uh, give me an intelligence check.
All right.
With a hangover.
At disadvantage. That's not hand. That is just a flat intelligence check.
Yep. 'Cause I don't know what skill to associate it with.
All right. I'm just gonna roll a d20 and add 2, so
Okay.
17.
So as you said it out loud, something kind of clicked. The half elf said, "No, not his mom, our mother."
Right. It's the same
And the-
thing.
And you're kind of, but it's like, once again, it's like not his mom, our mother. Like
So
he
not little
purposely
M, but
changed
capital
his-
M.
Yeah, capital M, mother.
Okay.
Like this is of importance. Give me a religion check.
It seemed a little culty to me, but I don't know him, so I didn't want to get involved.
Nope, you failed. Haha. Trollololol.
Oh well.
Give me a-
I tried.
It is beyond our mortal comprehension.
Look at all those nice chairs, Dirt.
Nice chairs.
Nice
Yep.
chairs, man.
It is nice.
Some nice chairs.
He's sharing.
It looks like it's made out of paper mache.
I'm gonna celebrate for you when you upgrade the chair.
Don't worry, I'm gonna
Won't be long.
upgrade soon. 'Cause this guy's starting to give out on me.
Which with that you kind of then make the connection because there's really one goddess that is referred to as the mother, and it's more used in like polite company. And that is Lamashtu, the mother of monsters.
Oh. Okay.
Who's who's really into like mutations and abnormalities and evolving and pregnancy and
That's random.
Okay.
in fact, and just kind of for my players, but also just for the chat as well. If you would like to see a picture of Lamashtu,
She cute.
Damn,
is that a
shoddy.
skull down there?
It's all skulls. She has a skull bikini.
Skull
She's thicker than a-
bikini.
She's
It's like-
thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, son.
It's like the Little Mermaid, but a little more devilish.
Like- Grim.
Yeah, you know, the alt story.
Yeah.
She
The
could
dark
get it.
version. She could get it up. Well, you're the only one who knows this, sir. I'm still assuming he went to go see his mom.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I always thought Flea was weird, so I would have just thought this was a normal Flea day, so I wouldn't have been alarmed by it at all. Y'all know
I've
him
been
better.
traveling with him for years, and I'm in the same boat.
I've just been like, okay, that checks out to me. I wouldn't have questioned it. So
that's not true, Grady.
I mean, I gave it a question once, was because they didn't look related. But when he was like, "Yeah, it's mom," I'm like, "Okay, then it's mom."
So yeah, do with that information that you will, what you will.
All right.
I have a theory,
A game theory.
but I'm keeping it to myself.
Sorry, I just. So yeah, what else are we doing this day?
As far as Halathiel, after waking up off of the floor, finding him some breakfast, and then he's gonna go find a place to unload all this shit out of his bag of holding.
Okay.
I would like to make my way into the circus, carnival, circus, carnival. What
I
are we calling
mean,
it?
it's more just like a tent camp out here.
Either one. Okay, cool. I'm making my way into the tent camp out here then.
I wake up by the fire. I fix me a breakfast beer. And then I kind of just wait for Liara.
Have that little chat with the professor.
Yeah, have a little chat with the professor.
I walk slowly and absorb as much sunlight as possible along the way.
It's a pretty day, so. Are you praising the sun?
Yes,
Photosynthesis.
praise the sun.
Just sun salutations the whole way.
Alright, so Liara, you wake up, you get some breakfast, you see Gregor by the fire with breakfast beer.
I will be wandering aimlessly around the tents, poking things with my staff, curiously.
How many of them you catch on fire?
DM discretion.
Well, yeah. Does Liara make it? You
Yeah.
coming to the fire? No?
Yeah, I made it to the fire. I'm eating breakfast. I
Oh,
see
okay.
you.
Okay.
Boros wanders over and starts trying to take a little sip out of your breakfast beer.
I'll just leave it for him and go fix me another one.
Okay,
Yeah,
for the
did
stuff.
she actually say how she was going to communicate with us once, the plan was in order?
She did not.
No, I was asking Liara.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I just respond. You heard what I heard.
I was
Right, the
paying
plan.
very little
Right,
attention.
I say sarcastically from behind
Oh,
you as I
God.
poke a barrel and it begins to smolder.
You snuck up on me.
They have a tendency to do that to people.
It was easy to spot you down, in the hall because of your fire, but, your fire and the sun is just kind of all blends together. Would you like a beer?
No. I have no need of your mortal libations. You keep those to
Okay.
yourself. You
I
baser
mean-
creatures.
But he goes and starts
Alright.
freaking out if he's out of the sunlight for like 30 seconds.
It's like, bro, you had a panic attack yesterday because you were out of the sun for 4 minutes. I'm gonna need you to calm down.
I was trying to subterfuge my way out of a bad situation. I didn't adopt the defeatist mentality that all of you had. Right? Everyone just sit down and took it. Right? Aurelian was looking for creative solutions to our problems. Carrying this team on my back already. See while Valkyr ran away.
Well, creative solutions to our problems is what got us in there.
Right, hanging out with this gaggle of weirdos is what got me in there.
I mean, I'm not gonna argue with you.
You're speaking some real truths. You sure you don't want a beer?
No, quite alright. I have concerns about our current plan and course of action, at least a voice to the group. Where's your tall, lanky, bard friend?
Probably on the floor of a bar.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
He'll make it around here sooner or later, or somebody will drag him in here beaten to a pulp. One of those two things happen on occasions. So,
Boris walks up and gently nuzzles you and looks at you with his big cat leopard eyes.
it'll be fine. If anybody beats him up, it's probably his fault.
Facts.
Are we not 100% sure?
Boris nods in agreement.
Yep, and then goes back to his breakfast beer.
This deal feels a little bit suspicious to me. I don't know. I don't know if I like it.
Well,
Right, did she give us our evidence against this circus lady back? Or she is still in possession of this evidence?
She has it.
Right. So we're supposed to go bumbling out into private property, start a fight with someone, drag them back, and arrest them, having no official capacity or authority to do so.
Well, I don't think we're supposed to do anything yet.
This seems like a great way to get framed for assault charges.
I mean, to be fair, she arrested us with no proof before. This time there will be breaking and entering, vigilantism, kidnapping.
Right.
There will be reason to arrest us at this point.
Right.
I still
Smells
say
like
she
bait
had
to me.
plenty of reason to arrest us the first time.
She had no reason to arrest me whatsoever.
Not you. Not you.
I don't.
I
see-
even told her you only joined us 6 hours before she arrested us. Not
I don't-
you. But the rest of us, at least, at minimum, something very closely akin to accomplices. And she had a witness report from her guard as to who went down there on with this falsified document.
Mm,
I'm saying she had reason to arrest us, even though we were not arrested. We were put in a holding cell and released like an hour and a half later.
Well, I did not care for the experience, so...
You shouldn't have been arrested. I will give you that one.
he had reason for questioning. I agree to that, and I did agree to that. That was not what I was given.
You weren't questioned either. You were released. You were held for an hour and released.
I was detained.
I
And
know my rights.
I know my rights.
So about that shopping trip.
All I'm saying is we need to proceed very cautiously. That's all
I
I'm
agree.
saying.
Is any of it magical?
I'm saying is the enemy of my
Long
enemy is my
spear
friend.
plus
I
one,
will
long
take.
spear plus one, long spear plus
Okay,
one.
I
Long
was like,
spear
you
plus
don't have to read it off. I'll just
Okay.
all the non-magical stuff. Just do it at half price,
Okay.
and I'll loop back to it.
So I could sell the javelins.
Yeah, pretty much anything non-magical. Just do.
What
go ahead
about
and get half
the-
price.
Pounds of moonstone.
I mean, that's also kind of up to your party.
I don't know if anybody has that but me. Huh?
So that's 2 whole silver pieces. I need to write that down. No, it's in my bag of holding because it was 4 pounds of moonstone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I have some moonstone, some rubies, some other stuff.
Okay, well I sold the 1 non-magical thing in my entire bag, unless religious symbols of Zuldzab has a price point on it. It does.
It does.
Cool. So half price for those as well.
Can we do that on break?
Yeah, we could do it after. Because I don't really think we're gonna do a break today, are we?
No, probably not. I was probably going to go till like 11:30 because I know a lot of people have to wake up early.
Yeah, I'll just finish that up after.
All right. All right. But yes, I agree with you, Ori. I do believe now. I do plan on taking it just because it is a in for me, and I do have a score to settle with the mistress. But I would advise caution.
Well, I think perhaps rather than doing exactly what we're told by our illustrious constable, perhaps we should consider other options in how to deal with this carnival lady, right? Lest we get walked into another ambush or a trap. I don't trust her.
I mean, I'm not going back to find out what the signal is. So, Hopefully she has a carrier pigeon or something. Wow.
Perhaps we need to do a little reconnaissance.
Not really the stealthy kind. This stuff kind of jingles a little bit, you know, when I walk.
It jingles. It jangles.
It juliennes, and it dices.
But I'll be glad to assist where I can.
You wanting to do reconnaissance on the other camp?
Well, I suppose we'll wait to see what the constable's plan is. Maybe lure her out in the open. Maybe she knows something we don't. We'll see what the plan is. But I'm not sure it's a great idea to go along with it blindly.
Does anybody have stuff they want to do until we hear the constable's plan? Because she said it was probably going to be around 3 days.
No,
So,
I need a lot more rest and sleep.
rest and sleep.
Yep.
Shopping. Which, unless there's some RP for that, I guess. Vam, their blood. You want RP shopping, or you have a shop RP, or you want to do it after stream, or what do you want on that?
It's more or less kind of up to y'all.
No.
Okay.
Like y'all are in a big enough town. Y'all can sell magical items. Once again, it's still pretty much at half value. I just wasn't sure on Founders and if it actually gave you the price for it.
Ori, I think, during this next
Actually,
3 days.
yes. Yes, it does.
It does. Okay, then yeah. If y'all just want to sell it, because once again, Escadar is a big port town, so y'all can like sell and purchase magical items here.
I do want to finish identifying these two
The
things in
only-
my
The
inventory.
only thing is the moonstone doesn't have a value.
Yeah,
Yes, that. I think I just told y'all what the value was.
No, I have a value on my moonstone.
Oh, you do?
Mine's totally different from your moonstone. Mine's
Oh,
literally in bulk of moonstone.
Oh, okay.
Like, there's no item. I had to just put a placeholder item in, just to keep
Okay.
up with the weight.
Okay, all of the moonstone is worth 100 gold.
Okay.
Worth so sells for 50?
Yes, it is worth 100 gold.
So it sells for 50.
Correct.
Okay. Ironically, that's the same price as that striking gauntlet.
Huh.
Okay, that's gone.
I would like to, during the next 3 days, I don't really have anything to sell. Not that I want to sell anyway. I want to go and have a look at the menagerie from a distance, though. Not actually try to go in nonchalantly. But also, I don't remember what you said about the appearance. You said it's outside the city, right?
Yeah, it's in the city.
It's inside of the city?
Like kind of in the city. I know that's a terrible description. I'm sorry. I don't have a map of Escadar.
Well, my main concern is how far away from, like, would there be tall trees nearby? Or would there be tall buildings nearby that I could perch atop of, is my question.
Yeah, now you can get on top of buildings. I can because Escadar just kind of builds on top of itself. So
Okay. Well, then I would like to fly up to the top of one of these buildings. I actually
okay.
can fly, by the way. I'm not
Nice.
making that shit up. It's one of my racial or my sorcerer traits. So it's a focus spell, but it lets me fly. So I'm doing this at night, by the way. The first night we go into out of this 3 days. Apparently we're waiting. So I'm gonna
Okay.
tell everyone that I'll be gone. I'll come back to the camp on the morning of the 3rd day, and for those 3 days, I'm going to find me a building to perch on that has a nice view of their camp and just kind of survey it and look stealthily, trying to avoid notice.
Okay. So one more question, just so I can make sure I give you the right description.
Mhm.
Are you going? I know you said you're going at night. Are you going after they have closed, or like during like when they're doing stuff at night?
I would say as long as the sun is down. I just don't want my ascent to the top of the building to be noticed. Whatever building I perch up
Well,
on.
I mean, once again, just it's different information that I'm going to give you, depending on if it's still during business hours, it's just nighttime, or if it's after they've closed.
I would say right after sundown, so it's presumably during their.
Okay, so they would still be doing stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
So you go and you once again the place is big enough and you're very small and you are small, so no one really notices you fly up to a high building that has a good vantage point because that's easy enough to find. And what you see is you see tons of people just moving around. You see this big, this massive tent that kind of puts the ones at the Circus of Wayward Wonders, it kind of puts them to shame a little bit. And this big spinning wheel that you're seeing people go spin and they get prizes. Kind of towards the entrance, you see like you see a variety of different creatures, humans, elves, half orcs, orcs, and just everything in between. Playing games like they're taking this weird like circle and throwing it onto like these like glass tubes, and you see one trying to like climb up some bars and then they turn around, they fall down, and literally picture every damn carnival game you can possibly think of is in this thing.
It's a fairly sizable compound.
Oh yeah, it's
Very large.
pretty big. All to the right, you see different animals that are in cages. Give me a nature check.
Nature. Hey, I'm good at that,
I hope so.
as you might imagine. Bada bing, bada boom. Worst roll ever. My
Mr.
rolls
Worldwide
are
assistant.
Aurelian are dog shit.
'Cause I'm
It
a
happens,
hustler,
man.
baby.
Valkyr ran off with all your luck.
Yeah, that's true. Pork bastard.
Luckily, you do. Let's see, maybe you might. Let me. I'll give you one for sure. Let me see if I'll give you the other one. Okay, no.
Actually, wait, hold on, Ben. 1 second. I might have fucked that up. Okay, yeah, I kind of did fuck that up. One of the things I swapped out that I forgot I swapped out is I actually have assurance nature.
Do you just want to do assurance?
Can I retroactively
Yeah,
say it?
that's
Because
fine. Yeah.
if I had remembered that, I would have just done that. I totally forgot I swapped that out, though. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll let you do it this time. This one time.
Yeah, no, I won't make a habit of it. So that would put me at 25 with assurance.
Yes, you do recognize two creatures actually. One you've heard about to very much avoid at all fucking cost, especially when you were a young Leshy, and the other one you're genuinely surprised to see. Which one would you like to know first?
We'll focus in on the dangerous one.
You recognize this, and once again, keep in mind they are caged.
Okay.
You recognize a manticore.
Okay.
Who is hot pissed.
And he is okay, so the question I have with this is, so my brain, right, we have this big tent, right? It's like the main attraction so I'm guessing these cages are kind of on the outskirts of
So
the
like,
compound.
like pretty much inside this compound, the sin is like dead center, like as much center as you can. This is a lot closer to the front, to the entrance. Is like the carnival games are on the left, and these cages are on the right.
Okay, gotcha.
Um, then a little bit further in, you actually have like a ticketing booth. Like it looks like these parts are like free. Like people just come in and kind of like pay a few coppers just to like get a little bit of entertainment. Then you enter the circus proper. There's another building off to the right, but you can't really make out what's in there. It's roofed.
Okay.
Several
Yeah.
buildings off to the left, which once again are roofed, so you can't make anything out. A really, really big tent in the center that you can't see behind because of just the top.
Okay. Gotcha.
And
Is there like a? Is it fenced in, or is it just sort of like open area? What's?
it is pretty much surrounded by very, very thick hedges, but kind of like looking on the side, can also see that everything is fenced in as well. It's just more like the hedges are hiding the fence because
No.
hedges look a lot prettier.
Now the animal cages are also within inside of this
Yes,
perimeter.
everything
right?
is within
Okay.
the fence.
Okay, gotcha. I'm drawing myself a little map here. Okay, and now there was the manticore, which looks not too happy to be in a cage.
Ooh, it looks super pissed off.
Okay, what was the other one?
A Pegasus.
Oh, snap. Would I happen to know any sort of additional information about either one of these other than manticore dangerous, Pegasus rare?
No, that's about it. Even with the insurance, yeah.
Gotcha. So I mean, obviously, I would say a manticore is going to be hostile, right?
Oh yeah,
And-
yeah. You definitely identify as like, as long as it stays in a cage, because I mean, you see like small children around this thing. It hasn't eaten one, so whatever they have it caged in is working.
Okay. And Pegasus would be, it seems pretty docile. It doesn't seem like it's...
You see it walking around. I mean, honestly, the cage it's in is too small, or like it can't expand its wings out. It's just constantly just tight.
But Alien finds this to be unacceptable.
But like it can move around a little bit, but it doesn't. It's not acting in a hostile way.
Okay. All right, and I'm also going to kind of keep an eye on as they're going and going. I'm going to keep and try to get, as I'm sort of observing, a general idea of what manpower they might have as far as, like, combatants. How many guards, that sort of thing. I know I'm not going to get an exact amount because counting them would be impossible, but sort of like a ballpark idea of what might be in there would be what I was trying to...
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything while Ori's doing this?
What's the markup on healing potions?
No, I don't feel like doing markup right now.
Perfect time.
It is what it is.
No, I'm just trying to identify magic items and
Oh,
resting a lot.
I'll say for that, you have enough time now. You don't have to roll.
Okay.
You can just identify.
That's fine.
I say enough time is going to pass that I will just give them to you.
Aside from that, I'm just literally just sleeping all day.
Can I get the same for this unusual stat?
Yeah.
Other than doing the shopping, I kind of wanted to go and casually walk by and meander around the constable's office area. Like, just trying to keep an eye out for whenever the chief constable wants to come back out.
Okay. When I did, I identified all y'all's items for y'all.
Thanks.
What is this?
And for you, Lathiel, that shopping is going to take pretty much all of your day, just because of the amount. And you're like, okay, I can go to this person to sell this, this, and this, and then I have to go over to this person to sell this, then to that person to sell this one. It's a lot. It's just a lot of back and forth.
I think I'm keeping this. This is like perfect for my kit.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, and that's fine because what I wanted to do was get there towards like the end of the day anyway, when she would be leaving to leave, go
Yeah, okay.
home or whatever she wants to do recreationally.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just say you kind of catch her around that time.
Okay, and I'm just gonna wait until she's like I'm gonna shadow her, and I'm very certain she's gonna notice me. But we're gonna try anyway.
Oh, she sees you. She just walks up to you.
Okay, cool. That makes things a lot easier. And I'm going to talk to her very quietly, so that way the conversation. So, how exactly are you planning to get with us when you're ready to do your thing? Now that I've had some booze in me, my brain clicked on and realized we never kind of established that.
Oh, I was just going to meet y'all at y'all circus.
Easy enough. Just wanted to make sure. You know, that way
Yeah.
both parties are clear on how we're supposed to do this, because I'd hate to have shown up here in, 2 more days, and then you would have been at my circus, and it would have been weird.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to bring all the paperwork and everything to y'all.
Okay. And then I'm just going to walk away.
Ori, give me a flat D20 roll. Let's just see how lucky you are.
Okay.
That's pretty much all this is at this point. Just luck.
Not very.
You catch about at least like 4 to 6 kind of beefier boys who kind of look like got that bouncer vibe to them. That's really about like anyone who would be like a threat.
I don't see anything that like stands out other than just regular guards, basically. Like,
well, these aren't like guards. Like they're wearing like colorful outfits or stuff like that, but there's really no like joy to them. Like they're more like fancy thugs than actual guards.
gotcha. Okay.
But that's really all you see, like outside of the manicore and the cage. That's the only thing of any kind of threat that you see.
Okay, so my night would have been spent getting in position, and then the next day I'm going to be watching the goings on of that and soaking up some sunlight on that rooftop. So,
Okay.
and then after that would have been the third day. So I will be returning back to base once that night passes. I'll be back at camp that following morning. So that's what I'll be doing.
Okay. Alrighty. Anybody doing anything else?
Whenever everybody's together, like when Ori makes it back as well, I need to talk with the entire group. But until then, probably just be making small talk and drinking, checking in on people. Possibly, actually. So, I spent my day, I went and I sold some gemstones, and I did a little shopping. Then I'd probably go to the bar and, be handing out some sermons of old Caden while I'm there.
Okay.
I would say I'd like to go work in the chapel, but literally the bar is Caden's chapel, so... I'm gonna see if I can get any. I'm gonna spend. Let's call it downtime over these next few days.
Yeah, I mean that's more or less what we're at right now.
Okay. Downtime. I'm gonna be trying to make some money, giving out some sermons at the bar while I'm getting drunk.
Okay.
And we'll see if I end up spending more than I make. And during the night, like I said, when I get back to the circus, whenever we're together as a group again, I wanted to have just a quick minute.
Okay.
So.
And I was heading back to the circus after I was done talking to the constable.
Okay. We'll say before you head out to go preach at the taverns that y'all all are kind of at the circus before Ori heads back out to spy.
Ori, were you planning on partaking of this mission with us?
Right, I am. Yes. Timeline. Is this the third day, or is this the
No, we'll say
first day
this is second.
before?
This is the second day, kind of.
Okay.
Well,
I will have already seen the Pegasus and the Manticore at this point, right? Okay. I have a vested interest in
Lathiel's just casually handing out little bags to each person.
well, I would like to tell you that I deeply appreciate you coming with us. You have shown you've shown great skill in the Moonstone Hall, as well as a level head on your shoulders. I apologize for any belittlement that I did to you when we met. And here, you may need this on this mission. It may become dangerous. I'll hand him a healing potion moderate, as well as when I see Halathiel and Liara, I'm going to hand both of them a healing potion moderate. So
And
if you could,
I actually hand you 2 bags.
cool. So if you could move that from my inventory there,
Yes.
Mr. DM. 1 to Ori, 1 to Halathiel, and 1 to Liara.
And just for anyone who's curious, it's 47 gold.
47 gold.
47 gold.
Okay.
And I gave you 2 so you can hold on to these.
Okay. I'll hold on to fleece.
So I add the potion and
Oh, I'm moving it to your inventory for you.
I don't know what that just
Can
said.
you go ahead and add 47 gold to Flea's inventory as well, so I don't have to keep up with it?
Yes.
Thank you.
why is this not working?
And go ahead. Well, I can't. Never mind. He's not here, so that's weird. That would be too weird.
Got that added.
Oh, by the way, gentlemen, I actually bumped into the constable. She said that she would actually come to our circus when she's ready for us to go deal with the Celestial Menagerie.
Oh, there is one more thing I want to do during these 3 days. I apologize.
I'll share my crudely drawn map.
I'm glad.
Okay.
I'm
Have
glad.
you actually
that
drew out the map? I'm just kind of curious.
Here you go. Here's my crudely drawn map.
Good shit.
Actually, genuinely, it's not bad.
Aurelian the cartographer.
Thank you, Alathio.
Oh, it's nothing. It's your share of the spoils.
Well, also thank you for communicating with the constable.
Right. I figured it might be best that way anyway. That way, if she tries to do any shady stuff, that we can straight up say no and have the backing of our entire carnival.
Yeah. Also, you know, it was good that you went because you should have been arrested.
I should have been, yes. Wouldn't be the first time I spent some time in chains for mischievous deeds. Did I ever tell you once when I was a noble pickpocket?
I'm not gonna lie. I thought for a second when I was a noble pit bull, like that's what went through my head. I was like,
I'm like,
That's
no,
all
but that's a
exciting, right?
story that I need to hear.
So ODM.
Yes.
Me cannot remember the name of that language that we found scrawled in the
Atari. It's not.
Atari.
It's not. I don't think it's Atari, but it's close enough.
It's
Atari.
not
The
Ashanti.
reason I'm asked Ashanti,
It's not Ashanti. That was a singer. Um,
uh,
but it's something close to that.
okay, well, there's a lot of stuff in here because I was going to remember how to speak that language,
Uh-huh.
and I was going to see about going back down there to read that script
Oh, on the pedestal.
on the pedestal.
Okay.
But I can't remember what the language is. So
That's
let's just
easy.
assume I did it.
We're assuming you did it.
That's one of the things I'll do during our downtime.
Aslanti.
Aslanti. There it is.
Aslanti.
Sorry, it came to me all of a sudden.
Oh, that,
Ah,
some,
that is one I can take too. Sweet.
sometime during the downtime, I would also like to make a trip to the Temple of Eridan.
The one like the proper one in the city, or
Yes.
okay.
So not the bar, but the church bar.
No, not Caden.
No, not Caden.
Not
Eridan.
Eridan.
Well, also like because like the Moonstone Hall is a massive temple of Eridan.
I know. I want to make it. I want to go to the proper.
The official church.
Yes.
Okay, so for you in Aslanti, and once again, these are the rooms with the 12 masks or the 12 statues. It reads, Eridan blesses those who share his guide.
Eridan shares his blessing.
Or sorry. Eridan blesses those who share his guides. My bad.
His guys. So his likeness.
Guises.
Guises, but yeah, same.
Do the statues have masks?
But two.
All of them but two.
Correct.
Are the two identical?
No. Each statue is actually different.
I'm going to my religious person.
Okay. Speaking of our religious person, you go to the front of this. Okay, so as you return to the monastery of Saint Sarnax, what would you like to do, sir?
The old man that helped me the first time,
Yes.
the one that took me to the proper books and everything, I'd like to try and find him.
Okay, he is there.
I wrote his name down, so let's just pretend like I remember it.
Okay.
Hang on.
Pretending and looking up. At the same time.
So Sir Orlek William?
Yes, I have Sir Oral Worm, so that's probably
Well,
well.
Yes, an oral worm. That was his
The
name.
worm. That's
Yes,
scary.
I'd like to find him. And I'd like to say, Sir Oral.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know what
I'm
the
sorry to
fuck
bother.
that was.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry to bother you. I went down into the Moonstone Hall, into the original Temple of Eridan, and I found something that I felt belonged with you, and I didn't feel it'd be right for me to keep it or sell it when there are still such believers of his faith. I'd like to hand him a platinum religious symbol of Eridan.
And he takes it with reverence. And he tries to say something, but can't.
It's cursed. He's
As
silent.
you
Yeah.
see,
Yeah, cursed.
as you see, just like a tear roll down, and he bows probably as deep as he can, and then very slowly starts walking to the back with it.
And I simply turn and walk out the temple.
Are you heading back to the circus?
Probably, possibly. I don't know what time of day I got there or what was going on. It's just one of the
I
things.
think it's downtime. I'm not really keeping track of the days right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
So.
I'm bum rushing back 'cause I'm looking for my religious guy. That's you, by the way.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, okay.
You're my religious guy. You're the closest thing to religion I'd ever come to find. Is Caden. I'm down to party. So I find you and explain what that 12 statue room was and repeat those words verbatim that I read and inform you that 2 of the statues had masks on them and the other 10 did not. And
No.
I'm thinking,
Reverse that.
Got,
Reverse
yeah,
that.
you got back.
okay, so 10 of them had masks, but 2 of them were missing. And I think something would happen if we could find those 2 masks and put them on the statues. But each
Well,
mask was different.
you said that the blessings were on the ones that
Um,
shared his guys.
Shares his guys. Guises.
Didn't you find treasure in those statues?
No, I did not.
Didn't somebody find treasure in those statues?
No, y'all saw that room as like nope, and just kept going.
Oh, we did.
Yeah, Halathiel was the only person that went down there and was like, I'm going to poke
I
around
went
in
down
here.
there. I went and poked around. It was a message written in Atlanti. I woke up this morning, remembered I spoke Atlanti, so I went back to go read it.
course.
But if y'all would like to give me a religion or occultism
I
or
can-
society,
I can do one of those things.
You can do 2 of those things. One's better than
mean,
the other.
Technically, I can do all 3.
okay. So, both of y'all do recall that Eridan sometimes walked the world disguised as a practitioner of a common profession, such as a farmer or shepherd. And you kind of piece together that those are probably like what he disguised himself as, of being those 12 statues. Like
Okay.
those would be the
Which are the
would have been
2
12
statues that didn't have a mask on it?
one that looked like a merchant and one that looked like a tailor.
So the merchant and tailor statue did not have a mask.
Mhm.
Perhaps maybe someone from the church might know something.
Perhaps.
If only we could find a way that they would feel like they owed us a favor.
There is a man that's very knowledgeable on Eridan at the church. I don't know about owing us a favor or anything, but he's a very nice man. He'd probably help us.
Oh, well, perhaps we could go talk to your acquaintance. Should I just wait outside though?
Oh, you can come along. Perhaps you'll understand more than I will. I don't know much of some society, general society. So
Very well. Then I shall accompany you.
Oh God, you mean when you just ask people nicely and sometimes they'll just do it? That's fucking crazy.
I'm blown away. Everything I've done has always been, that quid pro quo, whatever thing. Like, I'll do you a favor, but you
no, you got
do
it.
me a
Quid pro
favor
quo.
back. Good.
You nailed,
Yeah.
you nailed it.
Yeah. That's how Halathiel's life is.
So,
So just doing something because you're nice? What is that?
so you'll make it back to the monastery. The guy approaches you again. Once again, bows very, very deeply. Is there something else I can do for you?
Well, actually, I was curious because what did you say there, Halathiel?
Oh,
There was a
in
writing in.
in the Moonstone Hall, there was some writing in Alanti, and I woke up this morning, remembered I actually spoke that language, so I went and I read it. And what it said was, Arden blesses those who share his guises, and there was 12 statues, and 10 of those statues had masks, but 2 of them did not.
Well, I do know of the guises that he would take. He would impersonate those of more humbling traits.
Like a tailor or a merchant.
Yes, he would also be a artisan, a artist, beggar, farmer, fisher, hunter, scholar, shepherd, soldier, and a thief.
We'd happen to know anything about 2 masks floating around of perhaps a merchant or a tailor.
Give me one
We'd like
moment.
we'd like to complete the set.
I might be able to find something. One moment, please. And he kind of goes and he digs around for a bit. Like about 2 hours pass.
I'm over here ribbing him. I was like, oh, yeah, you definitely got him to have a favor for you, didn't you? What did you do? Never seen a priest bow like that before. That was impressive.
He just is appreciative that I respect his faith, as so many don't these days.
I get that, I suppose. Maybe. Not really.
Nice guy. He's helped me before. He's the one that told me about the Moonstone Hall being a temple of Eridan.
Oh. Neat. I guess there is more to this religion stuff. Helping people just to help people. That's so weird.
He does eventually make it back.
Yeah.
Yes, I did find it. It appears that if while Eridan walked around in one of these guises, if just the normal people treated him and whatever guise he was in like more above his station or with respect that someone of such a common profession deserves, then he would bless them in some way or form. I am not sure about the mask, but I'm sure once you complete this set, it would whatever magic is still pertaining to the mask will probably come back.
Well, Gregor, you have any thoughts?
I didn't see any mask.
I didn't either.
Perhaps we should go find a tailor and a
And a merchant?
merchant.
I talked to a lot of merchants yesterday.
Let's start with the merchant because he might actually also have a tailor mask.
You're right.
So, I thank you very much, Sir Earl.
Of course,
As always,
of course.
you're so knowledgeable and kind.
Yes, I do appreciate you letting me in, but my soul is starting to squirm a little bit, so I'm going to see myself out.
Cat's in here.
What?
Uh huh.
Well, I thought you just kind of heard that in the back of your mind. That's no big deal.
What did it say?
Yeah, it kind of sucks in here.
Yeah, it does. Let's go.
After we get outside, I'm gonna look at Halathiel and be like,
And I'm like, whew.
kind of. I'm not gonna lie. I did have underlying reasons for you to come with me, and I'm a little surprised you did not burst into flames. So perhaps you're not fully lost.
It was close.
Maybe we can save your eternal
Terrible
soul
idea.
yet.
Maybe.
I mean, luckily that guy's already dead.
Oh. We should go check out that merchant and tailor now.
Anyways,
Thank God that was in my skull.
y'all go and y'all pretty much hit up all the merchants y'all hit up yesterday.
And I am trying to be as polite and courteous as I can.
But no, no one has sold or they have not sold any mask of a merchant or of a tailor.
Yeah, but they don't have one that they can sell?
They have one they could make for you.
Yeah, I'm down.
How would you like it? What would you like it made out of?
What were the rest made out of?
Oh God, I did not wake up as an archaeologist today.
Let's go with Moonstone.
I mean, thankfully I
You
sold
would like
four.
me to forge a mask out of Moonstone?
I
I mean, I
did
can.
just sell like 4 bulk of moonstone yesterday. The
Yeah, maybe
material.
maybe we should research it a little bit more.
That sounds expensive.
What is a fine metal that a
That
tail-
is worthy of a god.
what is a fine
Silver
metal
and gold.
that would be more assuming than either a tailor or a merchant that would give more respect to a tailor?
Silver and gold.
But fuck, I'm not there. Never mind.
I mean, are you asking the merchant? Or are you asking in general?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm asking the
If physically asking the merchant.
Well, honestly, most things it depends on the individual's taste. Like me, I'm very partial to silver myself. Like if someone made a mask that was inlaid with silver, I think would be the most gorgeous thing. But someone else could think it'd be gaudy, and they would just want just simple embroidered cloth and think that would be just as beautiful. It really depends on the wearer.
What do you think a god would wear if he was trying to be unassuming?
What would your
The average god do.
what would
especially the way that this one's being painted.
WWAD? What
Pretty
would Adrian
much.
do? Uh,
Jeez Louise.
I'm going to say that inlaid with silver would be fine.
Okay. Give me a day or two. I'll need. I know I'll need half the cost up front, so probably 5 gold.
Total?
Well, for half.
For both?
Yeah.
You can make a tailor's as well.
Yeah. I'm not really sure what they're going to look like. I'm just going to kind of go off feel, but
I'll see a tailor.
Why
for-
don't,
for
why don't
the
you see
tailor's
some
mask.
say some blessings? Maybe that'll help inspire.
I'll
his
see a
image.
tailor for the tailor's mask. And just worry about the merchant's mask.
Oh,
I want to make sure that it's right.
okay.
And I'll give him the 5 gold.
It's killing you, isn't it, Dirt?
And then I'm gonna go find a tailor
Okay.
and ask similar questions.
And pretty much
Leading-
get similar answers.
And I guess I'll give him 5 gold as well.
Yep.
And while we're at the tailors, I'd like to get fitted for a ringmaster's outfit.
They go and take your measurements and say, okay, well, for everything, it'll probably take about a week. That's fine.
Okay. And I hold up my little ringmaster staff. It needs to fit with this.
Okay. Can you just lean up against that wall for me, please? And they just go and like get a notepad and just like sketch it out of like all the detail and like color it in there. They just kind of want it just that. So they're like, okay, thank you.
Also, I need a new cloak. Do you have a cloak?
Oh yes.
While we're here, Taylor.
Because this one's it's got cut marks, it's got burns. This one's been through
They
some
bring
shit.
you to the cloak section.
It's the cheapest fucking cloak you got. Just need to be a hood. Have a hood. Cover up these horns.
Okay,
All right.
they bring you to the summer cloak.
The the off season.
The off-season rack.
I'm down with that. What you
no,
got?
it's summer right now. It's summer right now.
Okay. No, I want the winter rack. That's off season.
Okay. You want the heavy, thick coat.
Big and woolly.
I want the shit that's on clearance right now.
My man just paid about to pay 20 gold for some masks. Nah, you give me that like 3 copper one right
Yeah.
there.
The one that's made out of like armadillo fur. You know?
Road
Yes.
kill.
I said it.
Yes, my favorite material. The flesh. Yes, rat lined. I love this one.
I'll make Danny real pissed if he ever comes back.
So, y'all go. Y'all have the mask being commissioned.
Okay.
You got your cloak. You have your ringmaster outfit being commissioned. Anything else y'all would like to do?
I'm sure someone else has some things they want to do while we
Yeah.
gallivant back to camp.
I'd like to befriend a squirrel. No, I'm fucking with you.
Anything else from anybody else?
Huh?
Amanda, did you say something?
I did. I forgot I muted myself a while ago.
Yeah, you're good.
I said no. I'm literally just healing.
Okay.
Like I'm gonna pop this reflection of life 3 times. I'm gonna take as many long rests as I can get.
Yeah, pretty much at the end of these 3 days, everyone, you're fully healed.
Great.
I'm gonna continue
Ori?
my reconnaissance.
Okay. So, dawn of the 3rd day. As all of y'all are kind of going, waking up, getting breakfast. You do see the chief constable in her typical uniform, like you've always seen her in. Walking up to y'all at camp.
Hello, Constable.
Man.
Good morning. Now, here is y'all's papers and badges,
Yay.
granting you temporary constable rights. And I do mean temporary.
Define temporary.
48 hours.
I can work with that.
And she goes and hands each one of y'all a piece of paper and a badge.
What does the paper say?
Put my badge on.
Now, it is just going to be y'all. Once again, because of the corruption, I can't trust any of my men not to go ahead and tip just like off. So, if y'all get into a tight spot, pull out, recover. But unfortunately, without showing our hand, I can't exactly have my guys rush in to save y'all. Or are y'all okay with it?
Well, if
Have
they
it any
fight
other
like
way.
they rap, we should have no problems.
Is she there by herself?
Yeah, it's just her.
Okay.
What do the papers say?
Oh, Alien has a question.
The paper pretty much said what I did, but with more words.
Okay.
That this is granting y'all 48-hour temporary constable rights. Y'all do have the power to arrest Mistress Dustlight and any accomplices or threats within the Celestial Menagerie. So it's not like citywide. It's just for like this one section inside this one place. But it is official title.
Okay.
And if she decides that she doesn't want to come quietly, what then?
Once again, I would prefer if y'all got her alive. If not, I understand.
All right then.
I hope y'all at least try. That is all I ask.
Define alive.
I'm gonna look around at the other circus members.
Not dead.
All right, boys, arrest her. Jokes, jokes, just jokes.
I'm
Jokes.
going
Sorry,
in.
Constable.
Tackle.
Sorry, Constable. It's all good fun. I'll reach out to shake her hand.
And she goes and she does shake yours.
We'll get there.
Is there anything else that you require from me?
Oh, Aurelian,
Promise
I have
not
a
to throw
question
us in
for you.
jail for doing this for you.
As long as you don't kill like an innocent child or something, then no, you should be
Gross.
good.
Dang, that's gonna
You
be
got a
hard.
weird twisted mind. We're losing it. We'll get back.
Shit.
All right.
I was gonna kill so many kids on this mission.
I was just gonna go murdering babies.
Fuck, can we get like a 3-day extension?
We need a
on
3-day extension. We gotta redo the whole plan.
I was gonna Anakin the
really?
shit out of this mission, man.
Just bust up into
I
that
said
temple.
don't
Let's
kill a
go.
kid, and y'all like, well,
Fuck.
no,
What?
I don't even want
You
to.
have
I
to
don't even
start
want to play
over
this
again.
game
That was-
anymore.
That was
I quit.
literally step one. Fuck.
No, my question was, what if there's a diplomacy breakdown? But I already got that answered, so we're good. I'm good on that.
What happens when negotiations fail?
Yeah.
One last question
yes,
for you, Constable.
yes.
If we manage to bring her in alive, will you go on one date with me?
No.
Damn, she's dead.
That's weird. Can we get permission to re-enter Moonstone Hall? Because we got some stuff we're trying to work out for down there.
Yes, I will go and get a proper writ allowing y'all full access to Moonstone Hall. As long as y'all need it.
You're a doll. Thank you.
And you notice when she said proper wit, she looked straight at Halathiel when she said that.
And Halathiel winks back.
I would like to reiterate that I did not know that was happening. And I do apologize for that. Now that we are, talking. We'll get there.
Well,
We'll get there.
yes, Mr. Gregory. Well, I wish you the best of luck. And may fortune smile upon all of you. Good day.
Would you like a beer before you leave?
Never while I'm on duty.
Well, this whole thing pans out well. You should come and join us sometime. The Featherfall 5, they're featherweights. So funny to watch them drink a beer.
If y'all can, if no one dies, you have a deal.
Well, definitely none of us are gonna die.
Today,
Can we make that promise?
No one? That's stiff.
That's-
That's
that
no
is
one
good.
at all?
No one at all.
I mean, like, no kids, that's one thing. No one at all?
I don't drink anyway, so.
Like, have you met me?
I give everyone one chance.
Surrender. Nope.
Well, that's right.
Oh, I'm good. I got my crudely drawn
Yeah.
map. I'm good. I'm set. I'm ready.
We're gonna all talk to Aurelian because no one else planned. So,
It's the old Team 6 in this shit over here.
So
And of course, as she's walking away, I turn around to Gregor and I simply say, "Well, you know, her definition of live was not dead, so she didn't quite specify the condition.
I just don't know.
Pulse works.
All I know, I just don't know.
Missing a few fingers or toes or arms. It shouldn't be that big a
arms.
I just hope to. I need to become stronger. I need to tap into my orcish blood more, so that I can protect better.
This is gonna sound weird coming from me, but I think you really should tap more into that whole, like, you know, tiefling side of yours and just leave the work behind.
You're right. It does sound weird coming from you.
Just think about it.
So
We'll get-
You're
we'll
all
get there.
done fucking around and trying to get in the constable's pants. I have a fucking plan if anyone cared to hear it.
Yeah, Aurelian, what's up?
Absolutely.
So to the guy
the
who's actually, you know, recon. What's up, bud?
I like plants.
Flea, you have returned. Did you say
Yeah,
hi to Mom?
Yeah.
Good visit? You brought her some flowers?
Yeah, I got a gift.
Good, good.
Hands on my hilt.
So
Hold it right there. No gifts. Keep it. Keep it in your bag. I
Oh,
closely inspect him. Closely. Looking for any signs of any mutations that weren't there before.
I don't know. You would have to ask Gamma. That's not. This isn't my character. I'm just trying to voice him.
Okay.
I
No
just got
obvious
that far.
differences.
I don't.
He don't know. He
I don't
could
know.
have
It's
a
not my
third arm
character.
growing out of his forehead. We really don't know yet.
I know what he took. I don't know what cosmetically changed about him. I'm sorry.
It's in development.
I need to get some cold iron put on this fucking sword. I made the wrong choice on silver. Can you have a cold iron and silver sword, by the way? Is that a thing?
No,
Dang.
I think you have to pick
Okay.
one.
You gotta do like The Witcher and have two, bro.
I'm gonna have to.
Swords.
Well, yeah.
It's almost as if you could have spent 3 of these days commissioning a weapon or something.
I spent all my money on healing potions.
I just gave you an influx
And
of
math.
47 gold.
Yeah, I spent that too.
I asked Flea if the thing that he's trying to show us is in his bag.
Oh no, it's on me.
Is it fish?
I have fish.
I would love a fish.
He's still the
Yeah.
same old Flea. I love him. So
Is it
Flea, we're
fresh?
gonna go beat up a menagerie. You know
Okay.
those people who hurt animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go beat them up. We're told we can't kill people.
What are we doing?
We're gonna beat them up instead.
We're killing people.
But we are not killing them. What are we doing?
We're going to kill them. We were told we're not going to kill them, but we're still going to kill them.
We were told they prefer us to not kill them. Okay.
Right, that's if you put that fancy constable
Okay.
badge on.
I just
I'm not
want to
planning on
say
wearing
the
it,
word
so...
prefer is way too many syllables for.
Flea just has this just like blank stare, like. What?
We are gonna punch them in the face, but not.
Oh,
to
oh,
death.
oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
What is this constable badge made out of?
I don't know. I'm gonna bite it.
10.
Damn. Like that could sell. I'm just saying.
No, it's pretty and shiny.
To the right buyer, it would sell for quite a bit.
I thought you were a holy man.
Hey. Law and
When do you
religion.
start-
Two different
When do you
things.
start dabbling into the black markets?
Law and religion are two different things.
Look, I'm the corrupted one here. We need clear boundaries.
Are we thinking that Gamma will be back for the next
Yes.
session?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should be.
Excellent. Well, we'll find out how I'll react to Gamma's new look when he gets back.
Yes.
Correcto.
And in fact, Ori has a plan.
Ori has a plan.
Ori has a plan.
We'll wait to hear Ori's plan for Flea to be there.
Flea is back, everyone is fully healed up, topped off, ready to go, and that is where we will end tonight.
Oh, go ahead and throw one of those healing potions moderate into Flea's inventory as well, so I don't forget.
Okay. I thought I already did.
Not Flea, because I still have one more than I should.
How many do you have?
I mean,
You know, what's in your bandolier?
Good lord, he had a lot of health damage.
Yeah.
most of us did. All right, wasn't a good week.
Day.
I
Wasn't a
actually
good
took
24
damage.
hours. As
But we
Bamron, as Bamron so eloquently stated, it was a shitty 24 hours. As
Shitty
Liara
24
so even
hours.
more eloquently stated, it was a miserable, shitty fucking 24 hours.
It's it like
Fact.
fuck that whole day. Pretty sure it was a Monday, and it can go take itself straight to hell.
That was definitely a fucking Monday. That's the definition of a
That
Monday.
was a Monday.
Actually, for me, it was yesterday, but we're not going to talk about that right now.
They probably don't even talk. The word Monday probably doesn't exist in this calendar. It does after yesterday.
We yesterday or 3 days ago
Actually-
invented it.
Funny
Yes.
enough, today is their Friday.
Yeah.
I have a calendar.
Oh, okay.
Fancy.
So yeah, I can actually tell you like the exact day.
Nice.
Well,
But so thank you everyone who was able to stay with us on this. I know this was just a pretty much purely RP session, but
It's in the title.
I feel like we needed this one.
We
It's in
did.
the
We've
title.
had 3 days of combat.
Getting our shit together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Licking the wounds.
So thank you everyone. I know for me, hopefully I'll be able to start streaming again next week. Depends on if IRL work says no again.
Next Friday night, I'm gonna try and get a group together for something. I don't know what yet. I'm gonna communicate with a few different people.
Redfall.
I already refunded it. Sorry.
I could be there for Redfall. I am stuck with it.
I already refunded it.
Like a tumor.
But I personally
It's
want
not a
Darktide. But, you know, I'm gonna communicate and see what people are willing to play. So
I'll think on it. I'll pray on it. I'll see what the good Lord put on my heart between now
Okay.
and then.
I'll be on there Wednesday with some more Sea of Thieves. Gotta
I'm gonna
get
be
that
playing
Pirate
Legend of Zelda. In case anybody wants to come watch
yeah,
me play Legend of
Go
Zelda
watch Dirt. He's
go
better than
watch
be-
Dirt.
every
I-
day.
he's
We normally do
entertaining
a big ass
every
deal
day.
for Dirt, but it literally leads to this.
Yeah.
Go watch Dirt. Dude
Every
streams
day.
every day. He's been playing the shit out of Zelda. He's gonna be playing what? You're playing Breath of the Wild. You're gonna be playing the new one when it comes out, correct?
Yeah,
The
probably
sequel,
so.
What is it? Is it a DLC?
Tears of
Is
the
it a
Kingdom.
sequel?
No, it's like a whole ass sequel, as the youngins say. A whole
Whole
ass sequel.
ass sequel.
A whole ass one of them.
Not like
So-
a
Yeah,
quarter
no.
ass.
We're beating it on master mode. We're beating Breath of the Wild right now on master mode. So it's been a lot of fun. Definitely not
I also
aneurysm
think he's
inducing.
going to do when the Elden Ring DLC comes out, he's going to do a fresh playthrough of that.
If someone donates copious amounts of money to push me in that direction, sure, I'll do it.
Hey Jones, you heard it here.
Speaking of donate, he does have the best donate soundbite on the internet. So,
We pretty much themed the channel around it.
Throw money out.
Me and Grady pretty much themed it all the way around it. I use it on stream on Saturdays, but with this weather, I'm probably not going to be able to do all the stuff I had planned this weekend. So I'll probably be streaming tomorrow and probably damn near every day this week, except maybe Monday. I got to go out and help Mom with some stuff, which is what I was supposed to do this weekend. So probably going to wish that on to Monday. But I don't know, man. Go to my channel, follow, turn on notifications, get them very hilarious
I say,
notifications.
if nothing else, those notifications, you'll get a chuckle every time.
Yeah,
I
If
make
you
it
love
Absolutely.
clickbait.
I do love clickbait. Yeah, I'm trying to master it and getting there.
He is in
Master
our
the bait.
recommended.
Masturbator.
And yeah,
That's on my OnlyFans. That not so much on the Twitch, but
And a clickbaiter.
yeah, we'll have to have a good old time on both of them. But that's it. I got nothing else. I mean, y'all put me on a spot here. Let's get like I now I feel awkward. Thanks for that. Like,
You're
Oh,
welcome.
It's what
Anytime.
we do. It's what we do. It's
Go
my
s-
life
Go
mission,
Go
actually.
follow
It's
him.
just
He's
awkward.
great.
our whole
I'm
goal
alright.
is to make it get awkward with Derp every single time.
yeah, it's like my channel's like a solid 6 out of 10. So you know what I mean. It's like it's not the prettiest girls to dance, but I put out. So
She's like a
that's a
6.2.
that's a Borderlands joke. Anybody get that? Nobody. That's
also
Sinestro.
funny- It's also funny when you like donate like bits or subs to him, and then just like constantly make eye contact with him through the webcam.
Sure.
'Cause he just looks, and you're like, yeah, yeah, he's
It's
so
awkward.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
Not- it's
All right,
not
guys.
Awkward.
Alright. So
We're
yeah,
rambling.
we are rambling. I
Beyond.
do not know what Wolf is currently streaming because he just did the Redfall stream, and I don't know if he's going to continue with it because I wouldn't. But
Lame. You don't know what's good.
God bless him. He went
What?
He
Wait,
went hard on
okay. I'll get with you after stream.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright.
so.
Well, I love everybody. Okay, not like that. I love we love all y'all, everybody. Okay,
Everybody.
follow my channel. Come hang out with us. And if you don't, that's okay too. We still love you. Stay swampy.
Stay swampy.
Hey, Swampy.
That's when you hit the end button on that note right there. See, we wouldn't let it go too far, and it's awkward again. I tried to say, I give up. Give up.
superiority. Oh no.
Orky
Start
superiority.
saying taglines, guys.
I'm just